I think
Good morning,
Nidhogg
good
is.
evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you, good day. Welcome to the Sunday stream, which is going to be a little bit of an odd stream because, well, a lot of people aren't feeling well or just busy. So we are currently watching Cerelia play rounds. And also with us is Cranky Pants.
Yeah.
So Cerelia, tell us about this game.
It is a game where you, as you can see, play 1v1. And basically you are going to get a card to boost either your block, your HP, or your shots at the start of the game. And every time you lose a round, you will get a new power. The first one who wins 5 rounds wins the entire game. And of course, it gets harder and harder to win after each win due to the opponent getting stronger.
And it was like Orange needs one more win to win this all.
Yeah.
Now, Caramel Cactus is currently busy with her gardening. She might be showing up if she gets done soon enough. That was a sweet shot.
Oh, yeah. Guys?
Damn, that's strong. Did you
Look at the speed. How? That timing. But look at my goddamn shot speed.
That's nuts. Your reload speed's still pretty long, though. Oh. It was like whoever could get that bullet in their gun the first.
Was unable to plug it. Ah, that sucks.
Oh, all right.
Full
And
bounce.
Mystic Ren is currently having a migraine. She says she might show up, depending on her situation. So we'll see. If they both show up, we could just jump right into the Koromori campaign. But I have no problem just watching Cerelia play this game.
Yeah, because
Okay,
of
how
Cerelia,
did
I got in the mood for Nidhogg, so I'm playing it.
Sounds good.
Nice.
If you wanted to stream that, we could just flip back and forth between your stream and Cerelia stream.
Ready streaming it.
Okay, let's see if I just click that. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here we go.
Ah, fuck.
Why do you look like a slimmer Homer Simpson?
Oh no,
Wait.
I'm not the right one, I'm the left one.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, you're the purple one.
Ah,
Nidhogg is an awesome
and
game.
I'm
I
playing
just don't have
arcade, so basically the AI is set at a random difficulty.
it. Cranky.
Ah.
How much was Nidhogg again? I can't remember the price.
Is there a way for me to pause that I can see?
Just wait to I'll look it up. I'll look up the price of Nidhogg. I'll bring my Steam up. I assume you're playing this on Steam.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be Bullet
It's
Hill.
$9.99,
Damn it. I only have 5.
and I'm super.
85 or something.
I just bought Cilia, another game on Switch yesterday, so I can't go spend it again. I got her The World Ends With You. Have you guys ever played that?
No, I
sounds
have
familiar.
not.
It was like a game on the DS, like the original DS, like way back in the day. We both played it. We both loved the game. It's a weird kind of a. Oh, you're fuck cranky. It's
Ah!
it's a pretty cool game, but they recently came out with a remaster on the Switch and a sequel on the Switch. So before, because she really wants to play the sequel, but she can't remember the story in the first game because it was so long ago. So I bought her the remix version, so she's playing through that.
Ah, nice.
So
Coco,
yep,
wanna see a Bullet Hill?
yeah, I want to see the bullet hell. Let me switch.
I
back.
shoot 24 bullets in a matter of less than half a second.
That sounds very American.
It
I
does.
love the size of your clip, or I'm
Just
sorry,
like-
your magazine.
Same thing.
Nope,
Huh?
there's a big difference.
Damn it.
Do not go to a gun nut, or like somebody who's like, professional gun user, and say clip. They will freak out. They will go nerd rage on you.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And then I come around with the logistics of it both has bullets, it both goes into a gun. Or better said, feeds bullets into a gun.
Oh my god.
No, there's a huge, there is a difference. And I understand it because I nerd rage over the most stupidest stuff too, about things that I know about that other people don't know about, but they think they know about. So
40k.
Coco,
yeah, of course.
target bounce.
Okay, what is this going to do?
Every time it bounces, it automatically aims at the nearest person,
Including yourself.
including myself, with 4 bounces by now. Imagine that bullet hell now. I
And
died.
I think it's causing you more trouble than helping.
You know what? I'm gonna go dazzle. I'm gonna stun him if I hit him. Or myself if I hit myself.
Come on. E.
Nice. Let's see how Cranky's doing in Nidhogg now.
Ah.
Is there any sound on your side, Cranky? Like at least in the game, I'm not hearing anything.
I don't have sound, but it can maybe.
It might be a Discord
See if you have
thing.
my. Yeah, see what the volume is for the stream on your side of
Yeah, I
Discord.
get it at 200%.
I am definitely not dealing
that's
a lot of
great.
damage.
Nice.
Whoop, no. Oh, wait. That's right. I could,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can still only watch one stream at a time, even if I do, like, the
Ah.
multi-screen view.
Ha!
This is pretty nuts.
I got him. I am not liking myself for this choice I've done.
Die!
Do you get another weapon after you throw your
The
sword?
dog!
Wait. Oh.
I died.
Winner.
Yeah, the winner gets eaten.
Doesn't really sound like a winner to me.
Yeah, the winner gets eaten by Nidhogg. But yeah, you can throw every weapon, including your bow. But the bow doesn't kill if you throw it.
You just really annoy the person.
Yeah, basically.
Who throws a shoe?
Sound.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
getting
hear now?
close.
No, let me go back. Okay, yeah, I can hear it a little bit.
And then I have to turn it down on my side because it is loud.
Check out that not English language right there. Let me see. The top one is music, and the bottom one is sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
by the way,
Christ.
Coco, since you're seeing also partially watching rounds, sometimes the combination of cards can make the bullet so big that you can't see your screen.
No.
The bullet is filling the entire screen.
Okay, you got to get that done. We need to see that.
Yeah, but it's at that point it is quite the epilepsy one.
Christ. Online. Local. Christ, I cannot go to the...
What did I get as the second one? Oh!
Ah.
Nope. You got poisoned to
I
death.
don't wonder what. That is a toxicity shot and a half. Oh god.
Oh no, you got infected by Twitter.
He jumped into his own venom poison.
Hey?
And that poison one is like a super deadly one.
Oh, this one?
You know, that toxic green gas thing?
Cloud.
The
Yeah,
cloud? Yeah, that's
it is.
nuts.
The more damage you have, the bigger the cloud becomes. So imagine when you have damage that is basically one hit kills the enemy. It's just one huge cloud. Oh, sneaky. That would be fun. Have you ever seen sneaky bullets?
No. Do they like hide inside cardboard boxes?
No, look when I shoot here. There.
Oh,
Okay.
they
a bit
have
more.
exclamation points over their head.
Yeah. They do not want to hit a surface at all. It is trying to dodge every single surface it can, so it rides the flow. As you can see. I'm not dead. He's got so
Poison
much
smart.
damage.
See how weird. Let's see how Cranky's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So is it always the same level?
No, it is that there is a custom mode, but that is you have to play against people. Against AI is like arcade, so you have to go through the levels one by one.
So is this AI you're going up against?
Yeah.
And those like big
Kicking my
words that
ass.
popped up on the screen a second ago. What did that say?
Winner.
Sorry. I'm sorry, just watching these guys like throw a rapier. It's just hilarious to me.
Oh right, this is actually an interesting combination I did.
Corona didn't help
The
you.
bullets try to not
Just
hit any
scrolling.
ground, but they bounce if they hit a ground.
Yeah, but if you can't play people, you have they call it cheat, but I basically call them fun mode. For example, you have boomerang mode. When you throw a weapon, it comes back. So it can literally be like you throw a weapon, you don't pay attention, and you get hit by your own weapon.
Okay, so like why do people call that cheat? Like isn't that just part of the game?
And I don't
Or
know,
do you- or
but
is
in
it
the
a
game
mod
it's
you
like
gotta
in
put
a
in there?
list called.
Okay,
there's in a list
Coco,
called
now you
cheats,
can see what Sneak does.
even though it is not really cheat.
Yeah, I see bullets
Uh-huh.
bouncing.
Yeah, but every now and then you see them curve a bit from the.
Oh,
As you can
okay,
see.
yeah. Yeah, I just noticed that.
They curve every time they try to hit a surface. because they don't want to hit a surface.
Mhm. Ah. Mhm.
That one bullet, I am gonna die.
Mhm.
So I'm curious, Cranky, is there a story at all to this?
There is some, but I think it's mostly on like the developers' Twitter.
I just wonder, like, why are you fighting so hard to be eaten by Nidhogg?
Because it's an honor. I don't know. Oh Christ,
I hate those.
we have broadswords now.
Careful planning.
Oh there.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Thank you.
My bullets deal a lot of damage now.
There. Fuck.
See how Sorelli is doing over here. Well, that was pretty cool. I'll just sneak worked on that.
Wee. Doo-doo-doo. Wee. I do not like that.
Oh, you're surrounded by poison. Get out of there, Sorelli.
I couldn't. It slows me as well. Oh, God. My own bullet.
Has this been the same guy you've been fighting this entire time, Sorelli?
Well, no, well, since you streamed it, yeah.
Thank you for the weapon. No, I said. No, nobody gets it.
You jumped right into that one.
Yeah.
I can't
Wait, can
kill
you
the
It's
legit
only
just
playing with
hide
friends that you can literally just hide in the grass.
Gogo. I can't kill the guy called Kill Me.
You're not granting his wish.
No. It's the opposite. He's actually shooting me. Ouch. My own bullets killed me. Most of my HP at least.
You're coming with me.
Fast forward.
Hmm.
If you want a hyper shotgun, you have this. Well, I can't even show it.
See, like I was saying earlier, it's like in Final Fantasy XIV, when you get to the Heavensward expansion, is like part of the main story deals with Nidhogg.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know if you're gonna play the game, so I don't know if I want to say much to spoil it. But
Yeah, you can tell me about it if you want.
like a big,
Fast
really big
forwarding.
part of the story is about the Azure Dragoon, and I don't know how familiar you are with Final Fantasy in general. But the Dragoons are the
Very
guys
minimal.
that jump around a lot and use really big spears.
Hmm.
And you guys
The most of the things I know about Final Fantasy is from those lore videos I've been posting in media. Of
And,
the Umbral and Umbrella. No, not the Umbrella. The Umbral and the something else.
But the interesting thing is like you actually become a dragoon yourself, like before you get into Heaven's Ward, because that's what I was doing with Richter, my main character. And what I like about it is that they will actually, like in the storyline of the cutscenes, they will acknowledge you as a fellow Azure Dragoon. Like, so the dialogue will actually change in the cutscenes if you decide to pick that job. But one of the job quests that I think is like some of the best job quests I've seen so far has been the Dark Knight. You meet a character called Frey. And Frey is, saying he has anger issues is an understatement. So he's going to train you to become a Dark Knight. And like in one of the first missions, like he's telling you about, like harnessing the power of darkness and blah 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 blah. And you hear like somebody like crying for help in the distance. And apparently some corrupt knights are abusing their power and taking it out on the citizens. So
oh no, that never happens.
So your main character, who's like supposed to be your hero, is like right off the bat is like, okay, I'm gonna go help. And the Dark Knight is like, why do you want to help? What is this? How's this going to benefit you? And then it's like, you know what? Fine. you're hell bent on helping. It's like, okay, fine, but remember, those knights might try to use, like those citizens as a shield to protect themselves. We're not going there to help those citizens. We're going there to punish the knights.
That's one way of saying it.
Yeah,
That is very dark.
yeah,
I will admit. God damn
yeah,
it.
yeah. So, and then when you start fighting the knights, it's like, and you got to read the text because there's no voice acting in these job quests. So you got to read the text, and while you're in the middle of the fight, the guy is just yelling behind you. He's like, no, I'm gonna capture this man. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill his wife. I'm gonna kill his friends, and I'm gonna make him watch. I'm like, Jesus, Frey. What the hell? So yeah, so Frey is like one of my favorite characters, just because how twisted he is.
Oh, and the daggers.
Yay! I somehow survived.
Well,
Ah.
but at some point, like Frey is actually fairly relatable because you do a quest where you're helping a merchant, like his like monsters stole his stuff, so he's like, oh, like adventurer, can you please help me? Like you're the warrior of light, you're the hero. And Frey is standing there next to you. He's like, are you really gonna do everything everybody asks you to? You defeated primals, you defeated gods, and now this random person walks up to you and he's gonna ask you to help get his cargo when he can't do it himself. And I'm thinking like, huh, yeah, like if I wasn't thinking about this as a video game thing, yeah, it does seem kind of weird. And then Frey's like, okay, fine, well, help, but just this one time. And you slaughter the monsters, but you get all their blood and guts splattered all over the merchant's wares. So when you return to the merchant, he's like, what? This is horrible. I can't sell this stuff. You got to pay for the repairs on this.
Coco,
And Frey
you
just
should probably look at my
okay. I'm gonna switch over
stream
to
when you
Cyrillic's
can,
stream.
since he's got thrusters. He's gonna thrust me away, literally.
Yeah, I saw you were flashing white there.
Yeah, I take damage over 4 seconds. I'm not touching anything.
So when the merchant's like demanding that you like pay to repair his goods, Frey flips the fuck out. And he's like you son of a whore! You asked for our help to do what you couldn't do, and now you're asking us to pay money for the stuff you couldn't get back yourself. And he's like going on a rage, like, and you think he's about to just attack this guy.
No, 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 no.
But honestly, like at the same time, I'm thinking like yeah, why do I have to pay for this shit? The guy couldn't get the stuff himself. Like I think the reaction's a little bit overboard, but yeah, Frey has a point.
Hey, don't then hit me with those
Mm.
annoying bullets making me fly back.
Yeah, it's always weird when games may go like, yeah, if this wasn't a game, you would not do these things.
Yeah, and he does that a lot too. And like several times, he's like, "Are you really going to do every little thing every person just walks up to you and asks you to do? Like, how does this benefit you at all?" And in my brain, I'm like thinking, like, it's side quests. I get experience.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
But if I was role playing, the thing is like, yeah, why would I want to like go out of my way to find random like flowers out in the fields? If somebody wants to make
That's
some
not
tea.
pretty.
It's like, well,
Damn, I
oh,
hit
I'm
this
gonna-
guy.
like I get a food item that gives me a buff for half an hour. That's why.
Half an hour. Haha. Oh, this game is very unforgiving when it comes to ledges.
See, I like it how you both fell down the pit at the same time, and the game couldn't decide like how to handle that for a few seconds.
Oh yeah, it is. If you're die at the same time within a few seconds, you just both die, and it's a draw, and then you have to fight off like that son of a bitch.
Pick up the knife. Get the knife.
Well, after this round of rounds, I'm gonna be right back, and then I'm gonna watch Frankie's game for a bit.
Sounds good.
Right. Can I, baby? Thank you.
Oh, what the hell have you done to me? You goddamn! God. yet.
Don't you go back to the desk, guy?
Well, it's like you slowly dug the dagger into the guy's head.
Yeah.
God damn it, why would you try to make it fly?
Ah.
Well, I didn't know you have martial arts in this game.
Oh yeah, if you don't have a gun, you just kick in a...
Nope.
That
you
guy
have
didn't
to
want
kick
any
the
part of
person
you.
to death. Haha. Yeah, it's quite aggressive that you'd have to stomp somebody to death.
Yeah, you just like jumped in it. Aha, now I get to be Nidhogg's poop.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, who are the developers of this game? This is an odd game. Let's see.
Well, that is technically Nidhogg 2. The first one was a similar concept with only the rapiers. And it was a very 8-bit-ish game.
Let's see. It has very positive reviews. Developer and publisher is, I can't pronounce that word, Messhof? Messhof.
What?
Let's see, they made Nidhogg 2, Fly Wrench, and Nidhogg. Oh, wait, okay. So earlier, when you was asking earlier how much Nidhogg is, I was looking at the OG Nidhogg, which is $9.99. Nidhogg 2 is $14.99.
Which one is he playing?
He's playing Nidhogg 2.
Yeah.
And there's DLC for Nidhogg 2. That's $7.99.
I somehow spot that.
Let's see what this DLC is. Nidhogg 2. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. It's not a DLC. It's just a soundtrack.
I was just about to say, like, I know that they expanded it literally with, like, 2 new levels that you can play in customs.
What the? Okay, what is happening? His bullets have become a danger.
Yeah, I'm looking at the graphic style between Nidhogg and Nidhogg 2. Like, it is such a stark difference. It's like they really changed the style in Nidhogg 2.
Well, the thing is, Nidhogg 1 was literally like, oh, we're gonna create a game that is basically just pure concept. And it is just stab somebody and run further. And then they found out that people really liked the game, and well, they were like, oh, in that case, then we just pretty it up with more weapons.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I like how, you look at Nidhogg 2 and you say that that's prettying it up.
It has more than 8-bit pixel
No,
art.
I mean, it's definitely like a lot more graphics going on there. I don't know if prettying it up is a phrase I would use.
That.
Yeah, you just flew
Open
over
the
the
door.
right earlier.
Yeah, he got the thrusters and he hit me with many of them. But look at my fast shot. High damage shot.
Yeah, you just need to aim it just right.
Haha!
And he got exploding bullets.
Oh, you're slipping.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, you just barely
won
won that.
Yeah. Well, I will be back, and then I'm gonna watch Crank.
Oh, Cranky has a bow and arrow now.
Be right back.
Come on. Haha!
Oh, arrows collide. Why did he throw his bow at... Wait, you don't have limited ammo, do you?
I have unlimited ammo, but the thing is, the AI just gets frustrated, I think, sometimes.
He's like, I hate this bow. Yeah. I'm gonna go punch you now.
I want my bow back. Open the door. I dare you open the door.
You shot him in the knee.
Yeah.
He would never be an adventurer now. Up, there you go. You rolled into his rapier. Did you die on purpose just so you get a bow?
Well, sometimes you can block the arrows with a weapon, but I always forget what weapon you can actually do that with.
I didn't know you could slide with your rapier.
Come here.
So you can't just catch the arrow out of the air?
Sadly, I cannot. Son of a... There. So little space to run around in there. Yeah.
Okay, what does that say?
End screen. After this screen, if I continue even more further right, I have won. That is what the bars in the top are. That shows the progress.
Ah, gotcha.
There. Haha.
Well, that was perfectly timed. Oh.
Yeah, imagine this. Fuck. Imagine playing this with friends and you found out the perfect timing to shoot your arrows with the bow. How? Yeah, like that.
I didn't know you could ricochet it back. That's how physics works.
Oh, trust me, when you have the boomerang effect on, the arrows only ricochet like at 4 feet, so you immediately get killed by it.
I just love how frantic this running animation is.
Freedom! Christ. Oh, Christ.
Were you both laying eggs?
I have no idea.
Oh, he went down to make sure you were dead. He's like, I can't take any chances.
Yeah, the ledging in this game is quite unforgiving.
Oh, he's just waiting to throw that. Oh, never mind.
Thank you, sir.
Nope.
Hi. Ah! Oh,
wait, why'd you throw?
I did not see that I had a bow. That. Aha. I'm in. Oh. Freedom. Ah.
Nope. Died on a rainbow. Now this reminds me of Norse mythology, right here. When I think Nidhogg, I think two guys with rapiers fighting on a rainbow. God, this is just brutal what you're doing right now, Cranky. Just let the man die.
Never. There's even an achievement for that if you actually do that. No.
Well, he spawned real fast this time.
Just in case.
Wait, guys, I got a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have phasmophobia?
I do.
I do not.
Damn it. Otherwise, I was thinking we could play that.
It's like a little tree convinced me to get the game for a few streams. It's an okay game.
Yeah, Phasmophobia is also one of those games that you now notice a lot of games are based on. Fuck.
In what way?
There's always one game comes out and a lot of games that are quite similar to it comes out.
Yeah, like
Look at
jumping on
Among
the
Us.
bandwagon.
Yeah. But the only thing that I'm thinking of, like, what came out of Among Us that is actually better than Among Us itself is something called Duck Duck Goose. And
Didn't Blizzard rip off Among Us as well? What's it Blizzard? Oh, it was Fortnite. Ripped off Among Us.
yeah, but Duck Duck Goose is literally like more roles. Like, you have the goose and there are ducks, and you need to find out who the ducks are.
The cannibal goose and all that also.
Yeah, cannibal goose that has to eat a certain amount of bodies to win, but he's not the bad guy. He's a grey role. You have the bird watcher that can temporarily look through walls. But you have also like more evil roles, like the professional duck. The bodies you kill are not visible, but when somebody walks over it gets auto-reported. Or my favorite role is the Canadian goose. When you get killed, you immediately get your body immediately gets reported, and you see little like with Among Us a little symbol of who reported it.
Interesting.
So if people know that you're Canadian.
Yeah, there's that one game we played on stream a while ago that was kind of like Among Us with there's like aliens on a ship.
That wasn't Jackbox game. I like that game.
No, it wasn't the Jackbox game. Because I remember like actually like I tweeted about it, and even the developers like I commented on my tweet like, we hope you like the game.
Oh yeah, that game. I know which one
Enemy
you're talking
Within or
about.
something.
Yeah, Enemy Within.
Yeah. I wonder how that game's doing.
Yeah.
Do I still have that game? I haven't
That is
played
a free
it
to
since.
play game. Yeah, the thing is with that game,
Enemy on
a
board.
lot of people are saying like, first it was in a 6-player game and it was like diagonally, and now it is more straight lined. A lot of people didn't like that.
A lot. Okay, the last update was back in January 20th.
January.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to check out the news on here to see what's going on. July 6th. We're thrilled to tell you a little about Project G, our next game. Oh, they're already talking about their next game. So did they give up on Enemy Within? Or Enemy
Maybe they're
on Board?
working on it.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Enemy on Board. I'm gonna win this. I'm
Okay,
gonna
wait,
win this.
Okay, on August 20th, they added a new character, Silas, or Silas.
Silas, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so they're still working on it.
Mm-hmm. I do hope that one day we can play Gmod with the crew. That seems fun.
A Gmod?
Yeah.
I keep hearing
Gary's mod.
the word. Oh, Gary's mod, that's what it is.
Wow, I haven't played that for ages.
And there is a lot of...
I've only ever
basically-
heard terrible things about Gary's mod.
Well, it depends on which game mode. I quite like the
Because
Prop
things
hunt.
like Among Us and things like Prop Hunt, you know, you're like, oh, you are the object, started in Gmod. Because
Yeah.
people made that mode.
the Among Us is called Terrorist and
Yeah, TTT.
Terror in
Terrorist
Terrorist
Towns.
Town.
Where technically the terrorists are the good guy because, well, everybody's a terrorist. And you have bad terrorists that are evil, and you're like, but with terrorists.
Well, you know what the definition of terrorist is, right?
No.
Well, I'm going to very super simplify it, but it's essentially somebody that uses terror as a weapon in war. And it's usually by a group that is like a very small group versus a very large group. So if you're going up against an enemy force that is much larger than you, and if you're using fear as your weapon, you're a terrorist.
But yeah, but TTT, it is literally like, you don't know what somebody is until you research the body, and actually, the more you kill like good guys, so you cannot just go gun-ho, the lower your karma, and eventually it will affect the damage you're outputting. You
Interesting.
will also see that in the beginning of the round of like, oh, your karma's dead, you do like 14% less damage.
Oh, guys, if you want, we could play Town of Salem.
Where you play
How
what now?
about state then?
Town of Salem.
Town of Satan.
I never.
No, Salem.
Oh, Town
Town of Salem. I know the game, but I never got it because I have no idea what to do. And so
You can play it online on the browser.
It's
For free.
It's $5 game.
or browser for free. The $5 game version is because you get some stuff with it.
Yeah.
I see. Town of Salem is a fresh, innovation on the classic party game Mafia and Werewolf. I haven't played either of those. It is a game of murder, accusations, deceit, and mob hysteria. How to play. The game ranges from 7 to 15 players. These players are randomly divided into alignments: town, mafia, serial killers, arsonists, and neutrals. If you are a town member, the good guys, you must track down the mafia and other villains before they kill you. The catch? You don't know who is a town member and who is a villain. If you are an evil rogue, such as a serial killer, you secretly murder town members in the veil of night and try to avoid getting caught. Rows. Town of Salem has 33 unique rows, ensuring a different experience each time you play.
It's actually quite fun, and we can play through browser.
Here, let me see if I could bring it up in the browser.
Because if you guys are up for it, I'd definitely be willing to play. I just need to figure out what my login was.
Oh, I need to sign into something?
Yeah. Which is just ridiculous.
Sounds like a hassle.
I always dislike when you go to Steam and it's literally like, oh, get this, make another account, even though you're playing through Steam.
Oh, wait, we just got a message from Caramel. She says, all right, my dudes, just finished, got some cleanup to do, but I'll be free in a bit.
I got about an hour left.
Okay, has anybody heard anything from Rin recently?
I haven't. That's why I'm gonna switch over to another game.
Let's see, I'm gonna message Rin. Oh, is this Vermintide?
Yeah.
You know, I almost got into this, but my Xbox One died, sort of. It's broken. It's like it stopped registering my hard drive. It randomly doesn't want to turn on some apps, and I frequently need to do a hard reset on it. Meaning I needed... No, it's not a reset. What is it called when you just kind of like reboot it to like its original state?
Reset?
No. No, I mean like is to move it like to its day one version.
Oh, that I don't know. Yeah,
Wait,
factory reset is what I would say.
Yeah, factory reset. Okay, yeah, I have to do that like almost weekly to keep this thing.
Oh.
And my PS4 doesn't want to connect to my PSN network anymore, and it needs to download an update, which it won't download because I can't connect my PSN network. So my PS4 is practically useless right now too. So the only console I got that works is a Switch. I'm hoping that doesn't break on me. And I can't get a PS5 or Xbox Series X because only scalpers are selling those, and I'm not going to give money to a scalper.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, the fucking scalper. They just need to do what I don't like typing. What Workshop did with a certain set. First they brought it out, and then a week later they made it like made to order. And suddenly all the scalpers were like, "Oh fuck!" Because first they said like, "Oh, this is a limited time only."
Coco, if you wanted to try out the Town of Salem, I can give you a reefer code if you're up for it.
Yeah, go ahead and DM me the code. Like we probably won't play it today, but we could definitely play it like some other time. Because Caramel's going to be here soon, so we might be able to get some D&D going. Up. Bye-bye, Cranky.
I don't know how much it would be since I have to go in less than an hour.
Okay, you should have totally shattered your knees on that fall. Man, I can't wait till the 40k version of this comes out.
Yeah. Come on. Fucking. Die. No.
You know, I would have probably played this game a lot more if I actually got into like Warhammer Fantasy. I've only ever stuck with Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, for some reason, Warhammer Fantasy, I do that towards, but I think that is also because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan and such. Oh, Christ.
Well, Lord of the Rings just ripped off 40k. I mean, clearly the elves are the Eldar. You know, the Orcs.
In this case, I'm thinking like, what came first, the fucking Warhammer lore or Tolkien?
No, it's totally 40k, clearly. It's like the Bible ripped off 40k.
Oh, that's the Vermintide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to play that much. I haven't played it since we last played Cranky. So it's been a while since I played that game.
Yeah, I would not recommend joining now because playing on Legendary. Okay.
Let's see, did I get any... haven't gotten any replies yet. I think Rin might just be taking a nap.
Yeah, I think most likely that they have fallen asleep.
Which I can't blame them. It's like when I was having my migraine issues last week, well, mainly because of dehydration, it's like I was just out for the count. I did not want to look at any screens, no monitors. Are these rat men like wearing Roman armor? Is this like...
Yeah, and they're wearing some kind of Roman-inspired armor.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Clan rats. Nope. It's funny, in the world of 40k fantasy, the rats are the most advanced.
You mean technology-wise?
They have Gatling guns, they have grenadiers, they have flamethrowers, while the Empire of Man has flintlock pistols. Cobra, pick it up.
Well, it's not like the rat folk here in Warhammer Fantasy are inspired by kobolds, and kobolds tend to be like, you know, tinkerers.
The thing is, okay, for Warhammer 40k there is something called Warpstone. It is a very radioactive stone that can cause mutations and a lot of bad stuff. Meanwhile, the red men are literally like, turn it into powder and snort it. Because, well, they're rats, they produce by the millions. So if only one has a good mutation out of 10,000, they see that as a win.
Yeah, we can always have more kids.
Yeah. There is even a legendary lord that has used it so much that he literally now needs it to survive and has grown a third arm.
Wait, grown a third?
No, no.
And third arm on his
question
back.
is- okay, yeah, I was about to ask, where is that third arm?
It is on his basically on the shoulder, the right shoulder blade, if I'm thinking correctly.
Okay, because the placement of that third arm would greatly determine if it's useful or not, or more of a hindrance.
Nope. Son of that.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
grew like a third arm out of your knee, I could see that being a problem.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Yeah, but because he has so consumed so much of it, he knows how it works, and he is the one that creates like red ogres and abominations and such.
True.
Come on, come on, come on.
Does make sense.
Ah!
So, Cranky, like, what character are you playing right now?
Brilliant.
Ironbreaker? Because I see
I'm
you have a
playing
green
an,
hand, and you're clearly strong enough to throw a filled barrel, like, 5 meters.
Yeah, I'm Caroline. I'm one of the Sister of Dawn right now, which is a magic user in the elves. Meanwhile, I have an Christ, how is it called? Repentant, an Ironbreaker dwarf, and an foot soldier man.
Wait, so you're an elf?
I'm an elf.
Oh, you're pretty green for an elf.
The outfit is green. She's wearing gloves.
Oh, those are gloves, okay.
Ah, no,
Right.
please no.
See, that's what you get for being an elf. Damn Eldar.
Oh, damn, the other two are down.
Pretty much just Forest Eldar.
You're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, unless no, I'm dead.
Just
I'm
dead
not
right
even
now.
a quarter through the
Unless-
level.
nope, I'm dead.
No, that is just straight up. You're fucked.
It was the healer's fault.
There is no healer. I'm the healer.
No, well, it was the healer's fault. Healer
Oh,
pulled
Cranky.
aggro.
Cranky, if you are the healer, you gotta do a better job.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Arnold thinks as healer. I'm mostly a self healer. Because that is how the character I play with. What was he? Oh yeah, and Zealot. He is literally the Inquisitor type.
Okay, that guy had like a 12-barreled gun. Why
Yeah.
is not everybody playing that guy?
Because it has recoil like shit and it just eats ammo.
Is his name also that guy?
Hey there.
No, his name is Victor Saltspire.
Joe, got it.
His childhood nickname was that guy. So welcome to the stream, Caramel. We've just been
Hi, everybody.
watching Cerelia and Cranky Pants play various games on here.
Well, I will join in the various gamery because I'm exhausted and I'm just sitting here.
Now, I did try to message Rin to see if how they're doing with their migraine. Haven't gotten a message yet, so I'm assuming Rin is sleeping and probably won't be joining us today.
Well, if nothing else, we will entertain the audience with our antics.
And Australia has less than an hour left. So we could just,
Roughly 45 minutes.
yeah, this could just be a chill chat stream.
Works for me.
It's possible.
Um,
I don't mind.
Christ, where is that one painting?
Well, guys, it's been a while since we've played it, but what about Among Us?
Oh, I don't think I have the energy to lie. I was bad at lying before. But
Chill enough,
I do have the
yes.
energy to squash people in Magic, so I'm booting that up.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
see. Like I'm looking around to see like if we have any. Because it seems like we have a very low energy group right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I've been up since like 7 and working outside for a few hours, so I'm just like,
So let's see.
Oh,
gonna
Christ.
skip a bit.
See, I'm the only one that plays
s-
Final Fantasy 14, so we can't do that.
Also, Coco, if you're ever thinking, I hope that they also implement this with Darktide.
Oh, this is promising. Unfortunately,
Because-
this is just Twitch as opposed to Clamash.
Yeah, but that is can be fun. Which you can literally just give a person a potion, or you can literally release the slave, which is basically like a horde or summon an extra monster. So
I can't trust you guys. I'm
But
like,
if I play with
can't-
you, I will vote for the positive thing.
Wait,
Mm.
which game?
Well, Cranky's talking about Dark Tide. Like in Vermintide, apparently the Twitch chat can screw over or help people playing this game on Twitch. And since the same people are making Dark Tide, it's probably going to be the same implementation.
Oh, Coco, in regards to that, it's the same with a game called Immortal Redneck.
Immortal
Redneck.
Wait, isn't that
Yep.
like a roguelike first-person shooter?
It is, but you can integrate it with Twitch, so they can vote for effects that happen every certain amount of time.
Yeah, Immortal Redneck. I've seen some streams and videos on it. It looks like it reminds me much of a Serious Sam. That's what the game reminds me of. Like a very fast-paced roguelike Serious Sam. But
I love that name, Immortal Redneck.
But Caramel, like, do you even know where redneck came from?
No.
Cranky and I had a pretty big discussion about this a while ago, and found out some very interesting things in the origins of the phrase redneck.
I heard. I think my foggy memory is telling me it's something like they used to wear like bandanas, red bandanas or some shit. It's not that they're like sunburned or nothing.
Yes and no.
Kinda, yeah.
Yes and no.
Interesting. It depends on where on the planet you are. Because redneck is a term not just in the United States, but also in other parts of the world. And and they each have a different origin. What you just said about the bandanas on the neck is correct. I think in Ireland it was.
It was the Irish or the Scottish when they came to America to basically work on the railroads. They wanted something to differentiate themselves from basically everybody else, and they just wore a red handkerchief around their neck.
So they're hipsters. Got it.
Nope. And well, that's one of the origins. Another one was a rebellion, which I think it was Ireland. It was not the United States. I'm terrible at geography. Sorry, guys. But where like it was like about serfs who were being mistreated. So like it was like part of a rebellion thing. They would wear the red handkerchiefs around their necks to identify themselves. So they were the rednecks. And the entire thing about being sunburned farmers, Caramel, that's also correct here in the United States.
That's why I like the term hillbilly better. Plus it sounds funnier.
Hillbilly is literally basically, let's just say it, that immediately you think white trash.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, redneck, well, if you know the origin of it, you're like, okay, what sector are we talking about?
What sector?
Yeah, which part of the planet? Which era of time? I mean, is this an insult or what? I can't tell.
Right, so Coco, you remember Malcolm from Nostalgia Critic, right?
Yes.
I just imagine him doing his like professor thing. The origin of redneck is a storied tradition, and like just having this like super, like in-depth conversation about rednecks, and this is just delightful.
Oh yeah, in the same manner where he was talking about the origins of the fart joke.
Or the
what?
The fart joke was fucking hilarious. Or what was it? The turtle from Master of Disguise.
Yeah, he just keeps repeating turtle over and over again.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. I thought it was funny.
Coco,
It's so good.
Coco, just so you know, I've started streaming rounds again.
Let's check that out.
By the way, Caramel,
Mm-hmm.
please let me know when you have time again, because CFT calls.
Yes. Oh, I should have put that up. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. So let's see.
Maybe not the time.
Yes, and Dead you are correct. We are technically should be in just chatting because we are not playing D&D. I should totally change that up. Dead Zombie
that would
the Twitch chat.
That would require going to another channel, though.
Wait. Let me see if I could change. Because we are just chatting.
Did.
So yeah, welcome to the streams, Dead Zombie. Sorry, I missed your chat. I got 4 different chats up on my other monitor, and I keep switching streams in the other monitor.
Oh,
I'm a professional, honest.
Coco, my bullets. Try to look at my bullets. And that wasn't even all.
Are you
No,
blue?
I'm orange.
Oh goddamn.
Also, Caramel.
Mhm.
Slightly sad news with the booster packs I got, and there is no such thing as like a card code or anything to basically, like, get stuff on the online game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there is nothing like that.
Oh, that's some bullshit then.
Yeah,
Oh, and does
there are plenty of like token cards of like treasure on the back that says like play our online game also, and I'm like, yeah, give me a code.
It's like, God damn it.
Yes, Zombie, you are more than welcome to join us. In fact, if you wanted to stream your art in the channel, you could do that as well. We have 2 streams. I don't mind a 3rd stream going. We get 3 streams. I'm sorry, Caramel's also streaming.
Yep.
I think I'm the only one who's not actually streaming in the stream.
But
And you're
funny.
just watching.
Yeah, he is the
It's pretty
observer.
funny. Although my stream is probably the least exciting because I'm getting my ass handed to me right now.
No,
Let's
that's,
see.
that's fun to watch.
Coco?
Yep.
Bullet Rain.
That seems unfair, Sorelia. Okay,
Oh, this is
so
frustrating.
since I am technically streaming on Twitch as well, have you guys heard about the Twitch leaks?
I
A little bit, yes.
It sounds familiar.
It's absolutely stupid. So some hackers got some information on Twitch and put it on 4chan. This stupid part, which I don't really care about, they put the Twitch payouts on there, so you see like how much Twitch is paying out to like the top streamers.
Mm-hmm.
And the reaction for this I thought was immensely stupid, because you either had one of 2 reactions, or one of 3 reactions if you're me. One is like, oh my god, streamers are getting paid money? Kind of reaction.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's like, what? The top streamer that has like millions of views a month is getting millions of dollars? How dare they?
Oh, people are stupid sometimes.
Voice is killing me though.
And
Right,
then-
Coco.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Blurry Face is now in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, I gotta fucking play the
Oh.
beat. Sorry, I'm getting. Whew, that was close. Oh, the magic gods have heard my prayer.
And I forgot Blurry Face's art on the stream now.
Hey, Larry.
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh my freaking Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
it's been a while.
Oh, right. The other part of the people that heard about this is like, streamers are not getting paid enough. How dare they? Twitch is taking half the
What?
money. Streamers should be getting
That
all
is-
that money.
Twitch isn't a charity though.
Yeah,
Is it?
I mean, yeah. It's like, but they're rich. Jeff Bezos has money. He should be doing this for free. Brr.
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos doesn't own Twitch.
We both know someone who would actually make that argument, Coco. He works with us. Literally like that. Wow, the rich people have money because they earned it. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but when you own like half of the world and don't pay taxes,
Well, the taxes thing, that's a different argument. It's like
Agreed.
Twitch is a business. But, oh yeah, and then the third group, which is where I sit in, is I don't care.
did they get my password or not? That's all I care about.
Yes.
Also,
well, maybe.
Gosh.
Well, the thing is, like, maybe they haven't released passwords or said they have it.
They
but
have,
doesn't
they
mean
have,
don't
they have.
it. Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Okay, I changed
Yeah,
my password.
encrypted passwords.
Ah, that's okay.
Also, Coco,
It is
if you want
not
to see one of the boss
Encrypted, but it
monsters.
is encrypted.
Yeah, you can let me go back to Cranky stream. Let's check it out, Cranky.
Okay. Oh, Christ, it's a troll.
And everybody just bum rushes. Like, I look at the trolls like, I'm gonna eat. Oh, wow, that hurts. You're making me
Yeah,
fall
but
down.
the troll
No,
is
guys,
certain
I haven't even
sections
gotten a
of-
swing out. Jeez, time out.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
basically playing on the second slowest difficulty.
Are you
so I'm
making me
basically-
throw up?
Whoop!
Leave me alone.
I love it.
Um,
It's so fucking funny.
Second slowest difficulty, so I'm
Like the
basically
art.
whooping his ass.
Oh, thank you.
He got one swing out, and that's supposed to be a boss? This game's too easy.
That is one of the two. And basically, the troll is the easiest.
Well, clearly, Ozzy. I mean, look at that, right? Like, one hit, you made him puke, you hit him so bad. It's like, the guy
Yeah.
barely broke down the door, and you already had him down on his knees. Like, he's just getting ping-pong back and forth.
Yeah, the Chaos Spawn is the scariest because he will pick you up and eat you, and it will regain health with it.
You know, it's like high school all over again. All right. So yeah, they probably have your password, change your password. Twitch did change up all the streamers' streaming codes, so I had to like redo my stream thing. which makes sense. Now, like I said, the payouts, I don't care. It's like people are trying to make it a political thing. It's like, oh look, all the top streamers are guys. We need more diversity. It's like, what do you want Twitch to do? Force the viewers to watch?
Yeah,
And then somebody else pointed out, it's like, okay, let's see the top 5 streamers. Like this guy's German, this guy's Scottish, this guy's American. Like everybody's like all from different parts of the world. Like this guy's Asian, this guy's from like South America.
Sounds like diversity to me.
Yeah.
But but here's the thing that does kind of bug
We
me.
don't have aliens though, Coco. Discrimination.
Hey, I did say Mexicans, didn't I?
Oh, bro, that's
Aliens, Coco, be sensitive.
Coco's cancelled.
I'm
Cancelled.
canceled. No, wait, no, I got a Mexican friend, Sarking somewhere. It's
No,
okay.
that makes it
I can
okay.
say it. He gave me permission.
Coco.
So stupid, I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I never understood that defense of like, I'm not racist, I have friends of color.
Oh god, I actually know people who are exactly like that. It's so stupid.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of this one website, which, okay, and I don't think this website is racist at all. I just think it's hilarious. I don't think it's a thing anymore. It was pretty huge for like a month, a bunch of years ago. It's called Black People Like Me.
Oh my god, wait,
Like,
wait,
uh,
what?
my goodness.
It was a
What?
joke website where it was just like this preppy white guy's like, "All right, I forget his name, but I'm going to say like, my name is Phil, and black people like me." And then
Good job. You want the golden medal?
And then, well, then he had other videos, and then it was like one video of black guys like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, Phil, when he says black people like me, I think he's talking about me. I think I'm his
Oh
friend.
my god.
People got
That's
so
fucking
pissed
hilarious.
off. It's like that's racist. It's like, how? How is this racist? It's like, people of this nationality enjoy my presence. How dare you? It's like,
Oh,
That sounds like a similar thing that happened with a friend of mine, Jordi, which is a person of color, and we went to a convention, and afterwards we're like, we're hungry. And the first thing I said, like, oh, there's a KFC right there. Everybody was looking at me, and Jordi went like, my man, let's go.
yeah, it's like, who doesn't like KFC? Well, unless you live in Arizona. KFC is here stuck, but...
Oh god, they're so bad. They're so bad.
well, I'm surprised. I tried KFC in Denmark this summer. Holy hell, it's good.
Wait, Denmark has sun? I thought it was in perpetual darkness.
The Shadowlands from Valheim. The spiders everywhere.
You should come to Sweden.
Is it Swedish FC over there? Over here, KFC is, oh yeah, we're gonna be 30 to 40 minutes to make subpar chicken. Thanks.
Our KFC ran out of chicken a few times.
Yeah,
Oh,
that happens to us all the time.
It's
For
like,
some reason, my
How
wife is
the
obsessed
hell
with
can a
it.
KFC be out of chicken?
No,
Happens all the time.
Sorry, we're out of chicken. All we have is mashed potatoes. You want some mashed potatoes?
Not even
No.
a joke.
If
And
I
it's
go
like-
to a place called Kentucky Fried Chicken, I want some chicken.
It's also even worse just because it's like the mashed potatoes are like powder mixed with water.
Those kind. It is the same when somebody goes to like the steakhouse and they order the fish. You just look at them and like, you disgusting human being.
Steakhouse ordering a fish.
They go to a place called the steakhouse and you order fish.
Interesting.
What maniac does that?
A lot of people apparently.
Anyway,
Fish are gluten free. Coco will eat them.
well, technically, so is steak.
that's the only criteria for Coco. If it's gluten free, I'll eat it.
That's
Anything.
literally it. This car, well, all right.
That's what I'm gluten.
By the way,
Gluten free is a
Coco,
pain. As a baker, I can say making something gluten free is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Coco, have you ever heard of the guy who ate an entire plane?
Who ate an entire plane?
I am not lying.
Isn't that a mental disease called pica, in which he basically just eat weird objects?
No, it's he didn't have any disorder. He was a guy who was born with an extremely thick and dense stomach.
I've
And
heard of
his
that guy. Yeah,
stomach
it's,
acid was extremely strong, so he ate what he could, one of the things he ate. Let's see.
Because I do know, like, there is a mental thing called pica where you, most of the time, subconsciously eat, like, things that you normally wouldn't eat.
No, it's
Yep,
like,
For
yeah.
example, you would be chewing on the
he's-
pen, and before you know it, you're eating the pen.
yeah, I mean, like,
You're
there's
like,
a very
"Oh,
good chance, like, this guy did have that, where, because I've seen videos and documentaries of people like this who just, like, would eat glass and eat paper, and just, like, eat anything. Like, somebody actually tried to make money off of it. Like, he was a street performer, where he would just, like, crush up glass and, like, enroll newspaper and just eat it.
Sounds like a
At-
person of culture.
Okay, this
Sounds
guy,
like
he was at the age of 16, he started eating unusual materials. Throughout his life, he
I
had...
thought you were about to say at the age of 16 he started to eat a plane, and my question was going to be like,
No, no.
where did he find the plane?
He got a doctor determined that he had lotito, as it's called, a thick lining on his stomach and intestines, which allowed him to consume sharp objects without getting any injury. And he had an extremely strong, unusual, powerful digestive juice. And through his
I
life,
guess it.
he had eaten, dissembled, cut up, and consumed stuff like bicycles, shopping carts, television, a
Why?
system.
He sounds like an X-Man.
Why?
Don't let
Has
that get
he
your
heard
breath
of food?
He ate he literally ate an entire Cessna 150.
Wait,
Does he know of the concept food?
Well, he
I'm
did get
just
a
I'm
ranch.
just-
So.
All I can think of is
This
all
is-
you can eat places must fear him, because if he comes along, the table is gone, the chair is gone.
8 places of fear him.
He's like,
The
you can't
plates
eat
are
that
gone.
table. False advertisement. You said all you can eat.
So stick
All you
the
can
metal.
eat, and just flips him the bird.
Try to hear this part. Lotito claimed not to suffer ill effect from his consumption of substances typically considered poisonous. When performing, he ingested approximately 2.2 pounds of material daily, preceding it with mineral oil.
But
You know, I'm going to call bullshit about him not having any negative effects. His poops must have been horrendously painful.
Yeah, that
Ruined
sounds
his
really
entire
I
life.
was just about to say, when it comes, the stomach might be able to handle it, but when it comes out, it must be a nightmare.
Through his entire life, he had eaten. He died in 2007, but from 1959 to 97, he had eaten nearly 9 tons of metal.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But he,
Well,
But there's food!
It's either that or KFC.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
like,
food
yeah, like-
everywhere!
yeah, like just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Why, brother?
It's
Oh,
like you can catch you can stop a bullet with your body. Doesn't mean you have to.
Lotito's method for eating all this metal was to break it into small pieces before attempting to
He
eat.
has a
Even
method!
drank mineral oil and continued to drink water while swallowing the metal bits. This acted as a lubricant to help the metal slide down his throat.
His mom was so
and
shit
it-
at cooking, he picked apart his playset when he was a kid and ate it.
Yeah, and they just had at this. Lotito had no problem passing his unusual diet.
You know, I'm not going to consider
Mhm.
this like an achievement of human condition. No, this is just sad. Like Florian's been
Yeah.
saying, like food exists.
It's
I mean,
just
have a
sad.
bowl of cereal. You know, don't eat the fork or the spoon.
This
That's-
is something different. This one.
That's a new
holds
level
the
of
record.
poor.
Lotito holds the record for the strangest diet in the Guinness Book of Records. He was awarded a brass plaque by the publishers to commemorate
ate.
his abilities, which
I'm
he
just
consumed as
thinking-
well.
I'm just thinking this guy must have the least amount of household trash. in the rest.
Okay, here is
Oh,
the
no.
actual
glass
list.
of milk is empty. Oh.
I actually found the list of consumed items. At least 18 bicycles, 15 shopping carts, 7 TV sets, 6 chandeliers, 2
To be
beds,
honest-
1 pair of skis, 1 computer, 1 Cessna 150
skis?
light
Yeah, did you
aircraft,
say one
Is he
sister?
trying to gain the powers of those things or
1
something?
Cessna.
Okay,
When you're
because
so poor.
I heard
A cistern?
No, I see. I heard.
No,
To be honest,
I heard
if you're
sister.
living on
I
a
was like,
budget,
and first
the
thing comes to my
shopping
mind
cart
is
is
like, yeah, who's
only
giving him this
one
shit?
coin.
Who's
Yeah.
giving him
He
this?
ate. Look, media.
Well, to be
That
honest,
is
I
what
think
he
the
ate.
shopping carts he just stole.
No, because you can't really. It's not. It's difficult stealing shop carts here. It's like at the fries. Like if you move it too far away from the fries, like the wheels just lock up.
Yep.
And he just keeps getting away with shopping carts.
Where did this asshole get all this stuff? Yeah.
Or is he just
This
eating in the
bicycle
parking
seemed
lot?
unlocked.
Or is he pretending to go food shopping? While he's food shopping, he's breaking up the shopping cart and eating it. So like by the time he gets to the till, it's just like 2 wheels left.
Guys,
Hey, Coco.
I like that when I found it.
You know when someone says they're like poor, I'm not gonna believe it anymore. Because if this guy can eat his own house, you'll never be poor. There'll always be food around.
You know, maybe
It
he
looks
married a
rats have
hoarder.
been no.
No, I think his perfect match was if he married a hoarder, so he could eat all the crap his wife was hoarding to get rid of the hoarding stuff. But she'll keep hoarding stuff and just kind of shoveling it straight into his mouth.
It sounds like a reasonable strategy.
Coco, the same guy here, he also ate 1,600 feet of steel chain. A coffin.
Again, how did he get this?
I think
do
he
not
just
know.
literally just stole
He was
it.
he was an entertainer. He used it
Yeah.
as
You
entertainment.
see,
Clearly,
I
okay.
hear that, and all I'm thinking is like, man, waste of resources. So we have like a finite amount of resources on this planet, and
Human engineering.
he says,
And this is what we end up with.
Is there like an opposite effect of being anemic, seeing how much iron he eats?
yeah, you can have iron poisoning. That is possible.
Yeah.
Irony.
Coco, he came to be known as Monsieur Mouth Mangotoad,
Mouse.
Came up with that name.
which translates to
I-
Mr. Eat All.
Why
I
isn't it
just like
Iron
to
Man?
imagine that somebody visits and it's like, oh, it looks like some rats have been gnawing at these cables. Yeah, rats.
His neighbor's chasing him out of the attic with a broom. Like, get out of here, damn you!
It's my
He's
There,
just-
John.
Fuck off.
You destroyed the electricity
Like,
bill once more.
scurrying away on all fours.
Caramel, trying to
Found
get
this
him
week.
away, trying to push him away with a broom, and he just starts eating the broom.
Damn you!
Oh Christ! He is just one physical appearance away from being the blob. Holy shit!
Oh god.
I'm not
He's
mad
a
about it. I
sinkhole.
love it.
Christ!
All right, so where were we? Oh, right, the Twitch leaks.
Oh yeah, that's right. So anyway.
Okay, so like the second part that this does bug me is they also leaked the not banned list. Apparently, Twitch has a list of people that you're not allowed to suspend or ban.
What?
For real?
Yes.
Is
So-
Amaranth on there? It has to be Amaranth.
These like
Well, okay, Alinity was
employees
there.
or
Rice Gum was on there for some reason.
Huh.
I want to say Amaranth is on there, except that she did get banned recently. Well, these are you can't permanently ban. Because like Amaranth, Alinity, or like so many other Twitch streamers would be banned for like a weekend and then come back.
Yeah, Amaranth is unbannable. I'm convinced.
Yeah, she makes too much money for the platform.
Exactly.
Huh.
Capitalism.
But of course, you know, I know I'm not on that list because I make no money for the platform.
I know about that guy of Australia because have somebody ever seen the Vampire Assistant?
The Vampire
I-
Assistants, I have not.
Do not.
Basically, there's a walking freak show with actually like creatures, including a man with an iron stomach, 2 iron stomachs, and a lady that's able to bite through like pure steel. We just found a kid of those 2.
They're evolving.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's a man with 2 iron stomachs
Multiplying.
Yeah, he literally has like 2 bulging stomachs.
and a woman that could bite through steel.
Yeah, she has like these massive front teeth, and she can just bite through steel without these.
So
But
I'm
he is
wondering,
on
like, since the guy probably can't bite through steel, does she chew his food for him and just like feed him like a
Oh
mother,
my
like a
God.
bird mother to a baby bird?
Well, in the movie,
That's
because they're
fabulous.
in like a freak show, they try to earn money. He literally, indeed, swallows the pieces she bites, and then he goes in with like a flame torch into his throat, and you see like his belly light up, and then he pulls out this like little bicycle and he rides away with it.
I'd
What?
pay money to see that.
I pay money to
Yeah.
get away from that.
So you're the parents that came in and started complaining.
By the way,
No, I
Coco,
wouldn't
have you-
complain because I don't want them to know my face. I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to
Coco.
trust. I don't want those people to know what I look like.
But I do
Fair.
find that there was one thing they said in like, oh, the band's complaining was like, oh, you're exploiting these people, and literally the one person that had the Iron Stomach guy was like, so you're gonna give us houses in your neighborhood? And the bands had the face of like, oh.
That's fucking hilarious.
By the way,
Paint my house.
Point.
guys, have you guys ever heard of the guy who goes by the name the Regurgitator?
No.
That sounds like an X-Men character.
That sounds like the boomer from Left 4 Dead.
It was a guy who went to Got Talent, I think it was, or X Factor, and what he did, he literally regurgitated them. He swallowed a key. He swallowed a key lock and a ring, I think it was.
Okay, I want to imagine like he swallows like a lock, but the lock is locked up, and then he swallows the key afterwards, and then he regurgitates it, and the lock is now unlocked with the key inside the hole.
No, nothing entirely. What he did, he swallowed the lock, he swallowed the ring, and he swallowed the key. He then unlocked the lock, put the ring within the lock, and locked it again, and regurgitated it.
Sounds like a badass.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. What I'm guessing is he swallowed 2 locks. The first lock with the ring already in the lock before the show.
Yeah.
And then he swallowed the other stuff afterwards and regurgitated
Well,
the first one.
Coco, just so you know, it is the ring of one of the judges.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give my ring. Fuck off.
The judges in on it. I mean, who would in their right mind take a ring off their finger and give it to somebody to swallow? They were in on it.
Well, before that, Coco, you see him take an entire billiard ball, swallow it, and regurgitate it.
No, I'm not dismissing the fact that he can't regurgitate it. I'm dismissing the fact that he could do all that stuff in his stomach.
All you see while it happens is that he keeps moving his stomach in different ways.
Oh wait, was that Starking I just heard?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
he's been
say.
there for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna
How long have
say,
you been here?
for a while. Thanks for noticing, Cranky.
Have you heard
Literally-
about that Coco said about Mexicans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the word Mexicans and I appeared. Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah, you see, it's okay for what I said.
Cancelled.
I'm Mexican
I was like,
adjacent,
wouldn't it be
and I-
considered a magic trick at that point? Then I mean, he's prepping himself.
The fact that he's still alive, I think, is the magic.
Yeah,
disappeared without a trace.
this is very true. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hi,
long time
Starking.
no talk.
Hello.
You
I just love how you know when you're needed.
Ironically, we have enough people for like a good D&D group, but we're still just gonna stick with just chatting.
This is fun.
I have to go in a bit. I have to go pick up lunch in a bit. So I just popped in because I want to say hi.
What you
Oh,
gonna
there-
get?
I ordered
KFC?
some Denny's.
Denny's.
Ew! Why would you do that to yourself?
We don't have a
quiet.
Denny's here, so all I know is like people are fighting at Denny's parking lot at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it sounds like a
That's
Denny's.
the only thing I know about Denny's.
See, I'm not gonna go sit there. I just order it, pick up, and come back home.
Oh, I eat Denny's just as much as anyone else, but I hate myself for it, and I'm
Yeah.
wondering if you do too.
I just wanted it today for some reason. I haven't had it in
That's
a while.
entirely valid.
Yeah, sometimes you want a meal that makes you feel like shit, and
Denny's is
Yeah.
literally food, just lower quality. Like
Yeah.
that's literally it.
Like for me, like the only time I would ever consider eating at a Denny's again, if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, everything's closed. I just feel like
Yeah.
shit because something happened, whatever happened that day, and I just want to be punished.
That's a good time to go to Denny's.
Masochist, I see.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't see any other reason why anybody would want to go to Denny's.
And I'm watching football, so
to be honest, I want to go to Denny's once just to know if the food is indeed that fucking terrible.
It's not terrible. It's just you're paying money for stuff that just exists.
Okay, yeah, it's like
Me!
okay,
Child
like,
support! Oh!
you're paying more money for very bland food, and it's not just the food. That's just like it's not terrible food.
To be honest, to me, you're now just describing McDonald's, if I'm honest.
Funny you should mention that.
It's the environment, really. The environment makes it so much more worse.
yeah.
The big problem with Denny's too is that or even McDonald's is I went there the other day, got Erica and I some regular fast food, and it was like $24. I'm like, $24 for 2 people at McDonald's? I could just spend like literally almost the exact same thing and go to like Chipotle or whatever.
Or you buy the raw ingredients and you make it at home.
Hey, that's not the
No,
point,
no,
though.
No. You go out to a restaurant because you don't want to cook.
Exactly. You want to be
And
lazy.
you just pull up your big girl pants and you make your fucking own dinner. Climb down.
No, it's like, hey, we make the money. We're going to pay other people to cook our food.
Exactly. I
Now,
want to feel
whether
superior
that's
to
going to be
somebody.
good food or not, that's the question.
By the way, Coco, you mentioned, well,
Oh my
when
god, I
Stark
missed it.
joined the actual call, it was in the middle of the talk about the guy who ate everything.
I'm starting to forget what I was saying.
That dance is
Twitch.
terrible.
But
Oh yeah, the Twitch stuff. Oh god.
Yeah, it's like a Twitch.
Oh yeah, the do not ban list.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with the memory here. Hello.
Yes.
Well, I'm an old man. Okay, I got an excuse. And
That was an excuse. What?
and I'm just
For the
staring
gays
at, and
inspired
right now
on
I'm
Coco,
watching,
done.
like I'm streaming your art of this woman with her eyes rolled back. Like I don't know what's going on here. It's like
She's
that is some really good shit she's smoking, if that's the case.
no, she literally doesn't have any eyes.
Okay, so is that just an
there-
eyelash?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, man, what is in that pipe? She is really good.
There is some stuff.
okay,
in
now
the
I'm
pipe.
curious. That's an eye.
What is in that pipe?
Believe me, you don't want to know it, you don't want to smoke it.
I'm curious now, though.
Hmm?
I'm curious now.
Oh, go ahead, check it out.
On the eye. The
Oh
eye.
yeah,
the
right now,
pipe?
right now. Yeah, and when I was saying this is before she started coloring in these or filling in these eyelashes. Yeah, like I thought those black streaks were going to be like her iris and stuff, just rolled back in the
Iris.
back of her head.
Yeah.
See, now it makes more sense. Now she looks less like stoned and enthused.
So
mean-
I should say that
That
the first time she zoomed out, I thought it looked like some kind of hair growing out of her eye.
Yeah.
I have to watch this now. Hold on.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh wait, this kind of reminds me of that one picture you put up on Twitter, Blur Your Face. It's like,
Which one?
they just started drawing 5 minutes ago. Somebody walks up, it's like, he didn't fill in the eyes yet.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is the most annoying
No.
fucking thing on the planet.
Yeah. I barely draw.
It's
I
like,
might come and strangle you, Coco. Watch out.
you know, that also reminds me like back when I used to work at THQ as a video game tester. We
Well,
also ran into a lot of that when,
Prestige.
yeah, it's like when we were like testing for bugs and stuff, we kind of did something similar to the programmers, where they're just kind of
Hey,
working
Coco.
on something, and it was like, yeah, that's not working. Yeah, yeah, that's not working. Okay, yeah, I'm still programming. Yeah, that's not working.
Oh my God. Leave me alone.
By the way, Van, do you want to hear something funny?
Yep.
You know that with Space Marine they brought out the big update with everything, eh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the-
you know
that's a
that one
special
map
edition.
with Exterminatus? Where an orc somewhere gets stuck in a wall.
yeah, I remember that one.
That is not fixed.
It's not
Okay.
fixed.
It's not fixed.
The only thing they did was they just combined the DLC. I'm positive
Yeah.
they did no programming upgrades at all. Because the original team, Relic, they don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Sega,
let's say who's there to work on it.
yeah. Sega just bought the property. They have no teams working on that game at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Alliance sacked the shit of a. Oh, here's new stuff. It's not new. You know it. We know it.
We
Is-
both know it's not new. Give me that stash. Give me that color
Give me the
stash.
stack.
Give me.
Yeah. They probably
Gimme.
noticed like my streams and people are still like playing the games. Like, oh, this choppy reviewer is playing the game. Must be popular still. Let's see if we could cash in.
Maybe Choppy gets in on this, and who knows who else will.
I mean, we could try to sponsor a stream, but that costs money. He's doing this for free.
God bless him.
Hmm.
So fucking stupid. I love it.
We don't want him to be on that list of streamers getting paid out on Twitch now.
Anyways, we were just tuning in to him talk about Twitch. Because I want to hear the end of this. This is fun.
I don't think I have any. Let's see. The payouts got leaked, and people were freaking like, "Ah, streamers get paid," or "Ah, they don't get paid enough." And then it's like, "Oh, the no ban list," where everybody's like, "Yeah, we already kind of figured that was a thing. This just confirms it."
Yeah. They're the company's favorite.
That's fucking stupid, though. That's just seriously. What trash?
And then there's that other group like,
Oh,
like
boy.
how dare these the Twitch viewers not watch my stream? It's like, well, you suck as a streamer. Like, people don't watch me because I suck as a streamer.
Oh, Coco, though.
No, I mean,
What else?
I know I'm a terrible streamer. I'm not going to pretend I'm not.
So what else got leaked instead of all the income, financials,
The income, the
and
ban list. Twitch is going to come out or working on a competitor
It's
to
gay?
Steam.
Oh,
Yeah, they're going to make their
what?
own. Yeah, their own version of Steam. I forget what it was
Uh,
called.
that one version. Yeah, yeah, like
the
that is...
Steam competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. A lot of people already have so much stuff in Steam, they're not gonna switch over to that.
People
Unless
said the
it
same
has
thing
to-
about Epic.
Yeah, but
And
still,
Epic-
Epic has still not the player base as Steam.
No, I mean, Epic doesn't have the player base of Steam, but it's still thriving. It depends on how scummy Twitch is going to be with their platform. Like, if they're going to be at least as scummy as Epic was with theirs, I think Twitch will be fine.
Yeah,
And Twitch does
merely
have,
buy
like-
the rights for Borderlands 3 and people just still wait it on Steam.
yeah, well, a lot of people still got it on Epic. And and it wasn't just Borderlands. There was a lot of the smaller games that people went on Kickstarter. This is what pissed off a lot of people. Epic started buying out property or developers that were on Kickstarter that promised that they were have the game on Steam. They bought them out and made sure that their property that they promised was going to be on Steam is now exclusive to Epic. That's what
I would
pissed
have
off a lot
asked
of
my
people.
money back.
Oh yeah, including Metro, a game that I love because
Oh, Metro.
yeah.
yeah, it's like that was another thing. It's like that was going to be on Steam. People pre-ordered it on Steam, but then Epic bought them out, and now it had to be like 1 year exclusive on Epic before it comes out on Steam.
That's such
Which
a
one?
stupid ass
Which
idea.
game?
That is
Metro
rival
Exodus.
yeah.
Ah, yeah.
But they did that too with a lot of games, and you know what? They have Fortnite money, so they could afford to do all this stuff. They pretended they were doing this for the developers because honestly, they do have better payouts for developers. That is a fact. But when I know one developer came out and said that Epic came to them and tried to buy them out, and the developer said, that sounds great, but we made promises to our Kickstarter group that we'll put this out on Steam, so we can't do that. But we will still like to be on your platform. We just don't want it to be exclusive. Epic cut communications with them. They did not want to talk to them at all.
That's so shitty.
Yeah, it's
though.
just to
That's
show
just
that,
like-
it's not about the developers. They just want to hurt Steam. That's what they're doing. So,
Yeah.
and Twitch has a massive video game community on their platform. And they could implement so many things with games on their platform, like they do with Dungeons & Dragons, Vermintide, what they'll probably do with Darktide. So I think they have a chance of being a competitor to Steam. Like if if they come out with a whole bunch of games, it's like, oh, we're going to add all these extra features that you could do on Twitch if you play the game on Twitch. And if you go through our client, you get all these other features. A lot of streamers are going to be playing those games.
To be honest, if they made the Twitch feature like, oh, your friends can do that without you having to stream, that would be a big hook and sinker, to be honest.
No, what I think the scummier thing that they could do, and Twitch has a lot of money. They have Amazon money, okay? So they can
Yeah, they
afford
have
to do
Amazon.
this. Is all those, that Vermintide feature and the Dungeons and Dragons features and all those like other game features they have, take it away from Steam. Now you have to use the Twitch client to get
It's
those
so
features.
shady.
Oh, that bullshit.
And a lot of streamers, they can't afford to not do that.
Still just so shady. It's just like, really, guys?
Of course, if there's a chance of somebody being scummy, they're going to be scummy.
Capitalism. I feel like Jim's. Sorry, Stephanie's still going to say that. capitalism. Like I haven't watched her in a long ass time.
It's not capitalism. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Capitalism, socialism, whatever the fuck it is, it's human beings, okay?
Yep.
If a human being can be scummy, they're gonna be scummy. And I think it's still okay to say Jim Sterling, because that's.
Oh, that's right. The brand is Jim Sterling.
The
That's
brand
right.
is Jim Sterling, but I know personally she's Stephanie Sterling.
That's right. Touche. Good correction.
Yeah, I stopped watching her.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
a while ago.
just too preachy.
Yeah, it's like she's always been preachy, but the levels of preachiness have just escalated so much.
Yeah.
Every time I hear a name like Jim Sterling or what was it, Angry Joe, I just immediately think I miss Total Biscuit.
Oh, Total Biscuit. Oh,
I
sad.
I still occasionally watch Total Biscuit videos. The guy was amazing.
I still sometimes watch the Co-optional podcast. I don't know if you ever seen those.
I never actually listened to
Blue.
the Co-optional podcast. I only watched his videos, like his gameplay videos and such.
All right,
Yeah,
stepping out.
Co-optional
Hey, guys.
podcast is with
All right, Lucas
him.
Arcane.
Yes, Dark.
It is with him and a girl named Dodger and Jesse Cox. Which the other two was like, I watched these guys already for years. Who is this Total Biscuit? And then I was like, holy shit, who is this guy? And he would just call out companies on the bullshit, and I kind of want to say it. We need a Total Biscuit.
Total Biscuit. Miss very much. I miss old Nostalgia Critic too. Like, yeah, he just sucks noodles
Before
now.
he got famous.
Oh no! Even when he was famous, he was fucking hilarious. But like,
No,
Probably-
I will blame the. Okay, yeah. Admittedly, like I used to love Nostalgia just like you. I think it's just his writing crew.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, he fell into a formula, and that's just the problem. It's just the same formula.
That actually makes a lot of. I actually agree with that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. When he started doing with Malcolm and Tamara, and even before Tamara showed up, I forget the first girl's name.
Rachel, I think.
Yeah, Rachel. I think it was Rachel. It's like he started falling into a formula after that. Like he tried doing a little bit of experimental stuff, and when that didn't work, he found the formula, and that's what the formula is.
I actually agree with that. Yeah. It pains me just because Malcolm's one of the funniest parts of the show, but you're absolutely right. Like I miss when it's just sort of like I love his clipless reviews; those are fucking hilarious. But other than that, it's I wish he was back just sitting in his room whining about things. That was way funnier.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah,
reminds me
it's
of
the same with Jontron, to be honest.
Oh, John Tron. Oh, I forgot about
Early
him.
Jontron was amazing. Later Jontron, it felt like he was trying too hard. if I'm honest.
he definitely has a much bigger budget. It's like I still like the new JonTron stuff, but it is completely different than what he used to do.
The early stuff, it was literally just like
Why do I
it
say
was
that?
humor.
Yeah, like he just talked about video games. Like he made fun of video games. Now he just kind of finds whatever is relevant on the internet and makes
Yeah.
an entire like 30-minute video on that.
Sounds about right, actually.
To be honest, the Flex Tape video, he struck fucking gold for that one for some reason.
Honestly, I think if the Flex Tape video didn't do so well, he wouldn't still be doing these internet videos. Like this random
Fucking
internet
Flex
things.
Tape is so fucking funny.
It's like,
Like-
it also reminds me of like what's going on with the Angry Video Game Nerd.
What's going on with him? Oh, AVGN, yeah, he's kind of back in business now, isn't he?
Well, he's always been there. The problem is like I loved Angry Video Game Nerd, old stuff, and I kind of like his new stuff. But when it comes to like production values, it's like he really cranked up the production value, right?
Yeah.
And I think he's focused like his humor changed. He's an older man. He has kids now. Things are going to change with time. But he only puts in like a ton of effort when he's doing the really high production value stuff. And it feels like he kind of phones it in when he's not doing the high production value. Because like he doesn't have time to always do high production values. Like he has to do, I think he's required to do like 2 videos a month. So like when he has time, he'll do the high production value. But most of the time, it's just like, okay, I just got to crank out something real quick. And he blames the fact, like, because he had a video on this. Like, he blames the fact that he can't always do high production stuff. But if you watch a lot of his old videos, some of his funniest videos had like little to no production value on it.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like it was all the jokes, and his jokes just aren't as funny anymore.
I agree entirely.
To be honest, that make me think of I don't know if you guys know the YouTuber Great A Underway.
Haven't heard of him.
Nope, neither have I.
It's a guy that basically rants about stuff or talks about things, but he always made a point of like, I'm not gonna put any money in this. You can literally see he uses images he quite clearly uses paint for, and such.
Oh, like MS Paint.
And he would just rant about stuff, which is fucking hilarious. What was it the other day I saw? Oh yeah, Mother's Day. His big advice was like, don't give your mom a fancy present on Mother's Day. No, she expects that. What you do on Mother's Day is, you buy cheap chocolate, steal the flowers of the neighbors, and give her that. You wait 2 months, and then give this expensive present. She will
Okay,
fucking
that's
love
pretty
it more.
funny.
And I'm like, I get this, dude.
It's like I understand that rationality, like, and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Do the bare minimum on Mother's Day, and then give her the big surprise when she's not expecting it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, or just ranting about all the things he hates. Like,
Steal the neighbor's
I
flowers.
just want to do my shopping online, nice on my bed and my underwear. It's just not appropriate attire to my local Tesco, apparently. Stuff like that. And he even records all his audio on an old Nokia phone. He still does that to the point where even Aaron from Game Grumps offered him a new mic, and he was like, "Thank you, but no."
Yeah, so some of the humor comes from low quality.
It does.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of mothers, have you guys been watching any of my family streams with Shaolin?
So now and then.
Yeah, I know, Cranky, you've been there for a few of them. We've been doing a lot of fishing streams, and Shaolin, she used to be big into WoW. And, Caramel, you saw that video I put up on WoW players moving to Final Fantasy?
Oh, that was painfully accurate.
I don't know, this is a weird sidetrack here. Like, I was talking to her off stream, and even with my brothers, Azworth and Dracon, but like this things they'll do in WoW, like with raids, and like how they would handle raids. And Shaolin straight up told me, is like, because she always plays the healer, so she's healing the tank, and she's trying to keep the group alive. And she'll tell me like, oh yeah, like when the DPS is like accidentally pulls like extra mobs, I just let them die.
Yep, I do the same thing.
It's like, wait, you just let them know? It's like, yeah, they're being dumbasses, and I let them know that. And when they start complaining, like, oh, why did you let me die? It's like, I didn't let you die. You got yourself killed, you dumbass. You got to know you're a dumbass.
And that's one video I said of like again of this Jesse Cox. That is the different mentality between Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft.
Like, everyone gets one mistake. That's fine. After that, you're fucking done. I'm sorry. Like, you're making my life miserable by being stupid, so stop it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Final Fantasy, if you do bad, everybody's like, that's not a problem, we can do this.
Oh.
And the World of Warcraft players are like, what is this? Why is everybody friendly? What is this?
Yeah. That is so fucking true.
It was like, that remind, I was watching other streamers. I forget what this guy's name is. Like, he was talking about like that exact thing. Like, he's in a group and he's a wipe, and he's just expecting everybody to just like start saying terrible things and just disband. It's like, nope, we're just going to do it again.
Even the little sprout symbol system, which is not like really a system, it is more like, literally letting people know like, oh, you're new to the game. That helps in the community.
That's what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
if you have a little band beside you, that means like, I'm new to the game, I don't know a lot of things.
Okay, that's
So
actually
people
cute.
will know
I
like,
like
oh,
that.
you have a sprout, you're unfamiliar with this dungeon. You best just keep back and try to do damage, we do the tanking.
Yeah. Not only that, it's like when you go into a dungeon or a raid or any kind of instance, if there's a new player there, there's a message that'll pop up like there are new players here.
Wow. That would be
So that
so
people
fucking
know
useful.
that, so that people know that that person will not do as well, but they're still learning, and people are very positive about that.
Oh yeah, it's like the only time the only negative experiences I've had running dungeons and raids are with people that are just trying to grind it out and they forget that kind of stuff. And and I'm just going to come on and say it. I think they're WoW players.
Probably
also-
no.
I also
um,
the most
you-
I
you-
have seen in like Toxic was with actually WoW players coming to Final Fantasy, and the WoW players were like, "Why are you playing this class? You should play this class. This class is way better." The Final Fantasy players would literally react with, "You're not paying for my subscription."
WoW
Nice.
is one of the most toxic fan bases on the planet. It's so
Because-
frustrating.
In the beginning of the game, it is immediately like the world is at war, conflict. While in Final Fantasy, it is literally, "Oh, we're trying to get everybody together, so it's more friendly." Like you need each other.
Yeah, like WoW, like the entire premise of WoW kind of leads to toxicity because of the entire
Yeah.
us versus them mentality.
That
While
normally
Final
creates,
Fantasy is literally they're just like, "Hey, come along, let's go fishing. Hey, let's go on a hunt train and do fun stuff."
Oh, the hunt train, that's something else that really tricked up this one streamer when he was talking about when he first played Final Fantasy, where he
Yeah.
he found like an S-class monster, and he's like, and he's talking to his guild like, "Oh, hey, that's this S-class over here. Let's go, come over here and let's kill it."
And it is that one video I sent it.
Yeah,
Of
and-
like 10 years WoW versus 1 year in final.
Yeah,
And he was surprised
that's
that
where I
people
saw
were
it.
like, "No, don't kill it."
Yeah, don't kill it. Like, wait for the train. It's like, wait, what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, wait for the hunt train. And then he did some research and he found out that, like, there's an achievement and you get, like, this really rare amount for killing, like, I think 1,000 or 2,000 of these S-class monsters. So there's Discords created for hunt trains to hunt down these monsters when they spawn.
okay, that sounds pretty fucking
And-
sweet.
So you basically go around as a group and everybody gets a similar tick
Yeah, and
because they're in a group together.
it's very much looked down upon to kill these monsters before the train comes by. Like, it's kind of like, generally people know, like, you see that monster, don't kill it. Wait for the train.
That sounds so pleasant.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of World of Warcraft players are like. I kind of want to say they experience the reverse PTSD,
I don't know if PTSD is the right word for it, but
but something in that direction.
Yeah, their reality is being challenged.
Yeah,
That's fair.
there's just overwhelmed of like people are friendly, people are working together. What is this?
So sad, but so true.
It's like, and in that one video I put up on the media, it's like I cracked up about this because this is something that I've been kind of wondering myself, and I don't understand why WoW players always try to use this as a bash on Final Fantasy. Is the cat girls, the furries, the bunny girls, the furries, like out there, like this is a furry game. You're perverts for playing furries. Now let me play
Morgan.
my now let me like play my Turin character and go ERP and Goldshire.
Like
Yeah.
ERP isn't nearly as prevalent, but the stupid fucking Worgen. Like Worgen is like the second most popular race in the game. Done.
Yeah, and the cat girls of Final Fantasy, they're humans with cat ears.
Yeah.
They're not cow people.
Arguably,
The-
that's more furry in my book, just because it's like
No,
To
it's-
be honest, the most you can see as a furry, quote unquote, is I think the dragon people, because they have the most character.
well, like furry,
facial
like being a
features
furry,
and the horns and such.
like there's a scale on being a furry.
Yeah.
And and I saw this in an Asmongold video, and like he has a chart. It's like, okay, like on one side you have like a human with cat ears, and the next to that is a human with cat ears and a tail. And the next to that, a human with cat ears, a tail, and whiskers, and maybe a nose. And then you just keep going down to a chart where you just have a cat.
a literal cat.
There's just a cat on the far end.
I know this image.
It's so funny.
So like, wow,
And
they're like second to third to the last in that list. While Final Fantasy is still like in the first three part of that list. And yeah, the dragon people, they have horns and scales, but they still look human. They still look like cosplayers.
Because that's like, to me, the ultimate furries, like, just in terms of just insulting, is putting on cat ears, like Belle Delphine, for example. She puts on cat ears, I'm a furry! It's just like, oh my fucking Jesus. Like,
be honest-
actual furries get a lot of shit for being furries, but I'm like, they're putting way more effort into it than you are.
And I'm not saying furry as a derogatory term, like, you do you. It's like, but I'm saying like when people use the term furry as a derogative, it's like it makes no sense when you're doing it in Final Fantasy when you're playing WoW.
To be
Only
honest,
thing... Oh, you're
it
first, Frankie?
surprises me when the whole migration happened that Blizzard didn't push a big red button that says you can play as Murloc. That they didn't push
Oh,
that
I
button.
would
Doesn't
that
everybody
so
hate
much.
Murlocs because of the sounds they make?
It
Yeah,
depends on
but
how you
there's
like
also
it.
a big group that loves them, like me.
I'm gonna have to go now.
All right, Cerelia,
Okay,
you take care.
Dinosaur.
Thanks for showing up.
Okay.
Have a good
Because
one.
when I saw the World of Warcraft movie in the theater, I was like, okay, the movie is telling lore, okay. And I was not really enjoying it, to be honest. But there was one scene where they go in the middle of the night over a bridge, and there is a Murloc on the bridge, and he made the noise. I was like, yes, that's perfect, yes!
I remember that vividly. I was just like, oh, thank God, this movie's
If it has a
saved.
Murloc, I'm happy.
Oh, and Caramel, just so you know, like my experience with like whatever like the ERP scene is in World of Warcraft is other videos I watch. I don't know if you ever watched like Barney B or Pint, and there was another one.
Never heard of
It's like apparently they're like some of the biggest WoW YouTubers. Like Barney B actually got an in-game like WoW reward for being the biggest horde WoW YouTuber.
Oh wow, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I forget the name of the third guy, but I was watching one of their videos, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I went AFK in the like some bathhouse or whatever." When I came back, like I was presented with a scene of like two Taurens giving each other blowjobs.
It's so awful. So awful.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, well, and the WoW community says, what about Final Fantasy now?
It's just the WoW community is just filled with a lot of
Incels.
I wouldn't even say incels. Hypocrites would be the big thing too.
Hypocritical
Well,
incels.
well, here's the thing. Like, I don't want to like, I don't want to put everybody who plays WoW into like this big negative bucket. I think it's more of a case of people like their game. Like even if they hate their game, it's still their game.
Yep.
And,
They'd love to hear it.
Tribalism.
Yeah, it's tribalism, and they don't want to see other people enjoying a game that's not their game. So they're going to say whatever it is they can say to dissuade people or make themselves feel better about not playing that game and playing their game.
I picked my game and it's the best. If it's not the best, that means I didn't pick the best.
Yeah. It low-key reminds me of what a friend of mine has with a game. And a friend of mine plays something called War Thunder, which is basically World of Tanks but more realistic. And he complains about it all the time, and we're all constantly like, why do you play it? And his response is, I put too much time into this game to stop now.
It's the time fallacy.
Yeah.
When you
Sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, time. Yeah, you invest so much time into something, it feels like you wasted your life if you give up on it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is entirely correct.
So who
And
wants
I
to
think
join me on my
that's-
fishing adventure in Final Fantasy tomorrow? We're gonna get that mount eventually.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's the holiday. Sweet.
Wait, tomorrow's a holiday?
For
Right
Americans,
here.
yeah.
Columbus Day, when he pretended to discover the land.
Exactly. Discovered it when a
Fuck
whole
you,
bunch
the
of people
Vikings
already
were
discovered
first.
it.
Yeah, when he got lost and thought this place was India.
The Vikings weren't first.
The Vikings were first.
The people already living there would disagree. Colonialism big.
You need to think of it.
Yeah,
Did the Native Americans discover it, or did they develop there?
it's like,
Oh
yeah,
no, I mean like Native Americans were the first people who actually lived there. It's like, what do you mean you
it's like
discovered
walking into
this?
Cranky's house. Like, I discovered this house. It now
I'm the
belongs to me.
first not white man to be in here. I
I'm gonna-
discovered it.
I'm gonna plant my Choppy flag in here. Cranky's in the kitchen. He's like, wait, what are you doing over here? Wait, oh, you're in my land. Get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're just being British.
Here, I'm just gonna make this reservation in the corner of the room for you. You can sit there.
It's so awful. It's so true though.
In that case, I will start throwing your tea in the fucking bathtub.
What? How dare you? That's the. Wait, what tea do I have? Okay, wait. Now I'm just wondering. I was like, wait, I gotta go. I need to buy some more tea. I'm running out of
Like
morning
what?
breakfast.
The most British sentence ever.
Oh, that's so
Well,
fucking funny.
I-
Yeah.
but I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, fuck.
The thing
Wait.
is, I
Hey,
still
I'm trying
find
to
it
think. Like,
funny
what
that
percent? What wait? I did the 23andMe thing. What percent British am I? I don't think I have any British in my blood.
I still find it funny that the actual lake where they throw all the tea in, that is still inhabitable for life because of the amount of.
Do you want to live
Because
in
they
there?
didn't throw,
Oh,
because of all the tea.
Yeah, and British people putting that in their body. Jeez.
Yeah. the thing is, these were not like just normal tea sacks. Nee, these were like compact bricks where you would scrape off like a pinch of salt amount, and you could make a gallon of tea with that.
Oh god, so like pretty much like congeal the lake into gelatin. Ew.
Super concentrated bricks of tea, and they threw tons of that in that lake.
Ew, that's so nasty, ew.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
And so that's why that lake has inhabited for life.
Was that a Family Guy episode where, like, Peter and his friends get their bar taken over by British people, and then they're going knocking out all the beer that's coming over, and Peter's drinking it, and he's like, "It may taste like a warm cup of tobacco chewing spit, but it's still beer, damn it!" I was like, "Arr."
Yeah, British beer is no.
British food in general. Let's be honest here.
British food is
You.
What was the thing again?
Okay, there's no way this isn't going to sound racist, but okay, this is one comedian kind of brought up a good point. No, I want to say a good point, but he brought up a point, and it kind of made me chuckle about food in third world countries, and how like pretty much like white people, they just have terrible food.
Yep.
It's like think about like all the greatest exotic food in the world. You got Mexican, you got Indian, you got Asian food. Nobody says like, "Oh, let's go to the Canadian restaurant."
No.
And I'm trying to think, it's like, I can't think of any other country that we go to that's a non-white restaurant.
Oh, but everything white has just been stolen from someone else. That's the white way. Oh, it is the white way. Tell me I'm wrong.
Wait, let me think. Because there's a lot of white everywhere. Like you just can't put like this categorize all white people as one, because you got Scottish, you got British, you got
and they're all bland. Like Scottish food is like so.
They got haggis. I would not call haggis bland.
Caramel.
Yeah.
No, not one of those cookies I sent you and say it again that food is bland.
Oh, that stuff is so fucking good. But then again, I guarantee that they stole that from someone else.
Probably from 40K.
No.
Yeah, probably from 40K.
No, that is actually in Dutch recipe. The spices, on the other hand, that is a completely different question.
Now, I don't know, like, Cameron, have you ever taken the 23andMe? Because I'm curious as to exactly how white are you?
I am like, I would love it if I wasn't, and no, but I know for a fact I'm probably the whitest person on the planet. If I'm like,
I mean, you would be surprised. Like, I was surprised when I found out I was 18% black.
If I was like 50% Senegalese, then I will be impressed. But still, until that day comes,
I'm pretty sure that mine will say mostly just Germanic.
CC invented the color white. That's how white.
Literally.
Yes.
Absolutely. Like, I'm a very, very white woman, and that's the problem, is that I'm okay with that, and I love it.
That
if someone makes a white joke,
that explains why I'm always seeing her face on white crayons.
Caramel and the
ugliest woman I've ever seen. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you have never seen British woman then?
Oh. Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's like a cancel countdown on my stream here.
No, to be honest,
I think we're
have
far
an factual
past that.
statement for that.
I love it. Cancel countdown.
It is also why they always say that Scandinavian women are also always so beautiful. It's because the Vikings took all the good ones and took them to Scandinavia.
That's so awful.
No. Oh my gosh.
Prove me wrong.
It's so awful.
Promise
It's so funny,
we
though.
can.
Let me bing this to see if this is at all correct.
Bing this.
Let's see.
They stole valuables and they literally stole women and just brought them back.
The bing.
And of course, if you're gonna steal a person, you're going for the good-looking one.
Vikings stealing.
Let's be honest.
Women.
If you're gonna steal a dog, you gotta steal the nice prize-winning dog.
Do you want this in your
Yeah,
history?
Yeah, I might need to do this in incognito mode. I don't know if I want this in my history.
Christ. That is just the straight-up truth from just European history.
Oh wait, the first thing pops up on the list is Vikings seduce women across Europe, Nordic culture.
Yeah, it was
So-
not
so-
seducing more than like.
Is this your intro to like a NordVPN subscription?
Oh, man, I wish I was popular enough to get a subscription. But here's the name of the website, and I can't pronounce this. Maybe you can, Cranky. It's SKJALDEN.
What?
Can you send me the link? Because
Okay, I'll DM it to you on Discord.
uh,
I don't think that is physically possible to say. The damn constant having Europeans.
Damn.
You
these
heard
people.
me.
Let's
Kill them.
see. Vikings seduced
Kill
women
them.
across Europe. The Vikings have, through history, been depicted many times as dirty, unsophisticated barbarians, and an image
Yeah.
that is still being used quite often in many of
Because
the
that's
popular
true.
Viking movies. However, this image is a typical Viking is false, and the myth I will pull apart once and for all.
Just imagine like the image is like one of those romance novel covers where it's like this perfectly shaved dude, like
Well,
corset bursting and everything.
well, you should see the picture.
by the
right
way,
there.
Coco,
Yep.
that word is Skalden.
Skolden?
Skalden.
Skalden.
Alden.
So far I know the word Skal means like chairs. So what Skalden is, I have no idea.
Okay, let's see. Personal grooming in the Viking Age. The Vikings, or should I say the heathens, were actually very clean, and in fact, they had much better hygiene than the smelly Christians across Europe, who probably had their last
this
and
feels like
only
it is
bath,
handed by Sweden.
who probably had their
Smelly
last and only bath
Christians.
at their baptism, pun intended.
Oh,
that's-
some fucking propaganda.
This is so racist.
Some of the hatred towards the Vikings might have been because of their success in seducing the women across Europe when they came for
No.
a visit. It is, in
No.
fact, something that the Christians complained a lot about. And John of Wallingford even grabbed one of his...
Wait, what?
Yeah, John of Wallingford even grabbed one of his pens one late lonely night to scratch his anger down on a piece of paper.
Again, this
Angry.
just sounds like some Swedish propaganda.
In the chronicles written by John of Wallingford, Chronica Jonas Wallingford, he wrote as follows. The Danes, thanks to their habit to comb their hair every day, to battle every Saturday, to change their garments often, and set off their persons by many such frivolous devices. In this manner, they laid siege to the virtue of the married woman,
Oh my
and
god.
persuaded
I can
the,
immediately disapprove that because the reason that Vikings braided their hair so it was so that they don't have to maintain it that often.
and persuaded the daughters even of the nobles of their concubines. John of Wallingford, who, by the way, was a monk, was not the only one of who was upset at the heathens did such an unchristian act as taking a bath every Saturday and regularly washing their clothes. And this just goes on and on and on. My God.
This guy sounds really mad.
Also, Kamal, your opponent's name is good. That means is good in Dutch.
I was like, well, he's doing pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, giving me a run for my money. Oh, there we go. That'll change things.
let me check out a Caramel stream right here.
Yeah, I'm doing a draft. I'm drafting with the
Yeah,
shit that I was able to pull. So he's
That sounds
he's
more
really
like-
smart.
But Coco, that really sounds like some Swedish propaganda. I will be honest.
I mean, maybe it is. I mean, I'm not going to bother researching it. I don't care enough.
For some reason, that makes me think of a video of like there was a guy that was like telling like, oh, ancient weaponries, like one of the first Gatling guns, and was like, here we had a pattern with nice round bullets that would just go through it quickly and was quite humane, and these were reserves for the Christians and the Protestants. And then you have here a clip with square bullets that would tumble and would do a lot of impacts on a lot of damage on impact, and of course those were reserved for the Turks.
Say square, but oh my freaking Jesus!
Square bullets that would tumble very quickly, so that they would just shred instead of
this
like
is bad.
clean, nice hole.
In a white kill
got
when you
angry.
could maim.
Yeah, this is really bad.
But
You
yeah,
got this,
if I
Caramel.
ever,
You got
I
this,
also
Caramel.
find it funny that
Maybe it's incredibly unlikely, but maybe.
But yeah, Coco, with that ancestry thing, I find it funny that a lot of people in like China and such are complaining about those tests.
About the what?
Because 99% of the time it comes out like, oh yeah, 100% Eastern Asia. And they're like, well, duh! So they're complaining that they spent like how much is it? Like $120 on that? Just to hear like, yeah, you're Asian. And for some reason,
this is
I
tough.
think that's got hurt.
How much fucking fuck? God damn, this opponent is good.
Yeah, that hence the name. Is good.
So I might just have to sacrifice you. Sorry, farmhand.
Why are you using 2 to block that second one?
Because this son of a bitch, what he's trying to do is trick me. He wants to. Wait a second. If I go in. Because he can transform that thing into a 4/4. That's the problem. I'm trying to figure out if he's actually going to do it.
If he does that, he takes out both of those cards.
Yeah, which is fine because I can't afford a 4/4 hitting me.
Well, I mean, you could just have him destroy one card if that's the case.
But the problem is I need it to die because I won't be able to get. Fuck it, let's just do this. That needs to die. Alright, fuck it, let's call his bluff. I think I'm dead no matter what I do, just because he's got too much stuff and I'm at too low a life. Hopefully, because he's probably going to sacrifice the 1/1 over here, turn that thing into a 4/4. Yep. And now the problem is I can't deal with all of that, so. Alright, so now we're just going to have to pray that he doesn't have that. I'm dead. Unless I try to.
I can survive so long he doesn't play this. Shit,
Alright. This is tough. Yeah, I'm straight up dead, but we're gonna
believe
make
in the
him
heart
work
of the
for it.
cards, Caramel.
We're gonna make him work for it.
No, you have to believe in the spleen.
Believe in the spleen. Maybe we can bluff him into think I don't have anything, which I barely do. Well.
Destroy a creature without flying. Yeah, what does Flash do actually?
I can cast it anytime I cast an instant spell. Why did I have to be at exactly enough? I wish I could have killed the other one, so we're praying for a miracle here.
Okay, because that's
Removal
something.
spell.
So basically,
Removal spell?
okay. So if you play a Flash, you can cast a card. You can
I'll cast
that
it
card.
whenever it's an instant. So this little guy, I can cast him whenever I want. Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Also, Caramel, what kind of player are you with the actual cards?
What now?
Well, what color do you actually play with the physical cards?
Green is my favorite, but this time it was a draft, so I was using black and white. But green is my favorite for physical cards.
Okay, good to know.
Alas, that is the end of that draft. So what the hell? Let's do another. Take my prize.
So
Yeah.
Midnight Hunt. Because I barely play green, so I'm thinking when I manage to well, not manage. When I bring up the idea to send you a package with Ren, I can just place a lot of the green cards I gotten from the D&D text because I'm mostly looking at the red-black deck here of how it works.
I was just about to say you probably like black the best. Okay, there we go.
Oh, heck, with those cards I also ordered maybe the Flashback Marauder.
Yes. Oh, I have so many of those. I should just sent those to you.
You know what the fun thing is with the black deck with this thing? Most cards is literally when it gets summoned or when it dies. Get a treasure token. A treasure token is sacrifice it and you get a mana color to choice. Also, a lot of cards are literally grab something from your graveyard into your hand.
Black is just...
Black is nasty.
It's so fucking nasty. So fucking nasty.
Let's see.
Okay,
yeah,
I need to see if I could clip that sound art or the soundbite. See, Caramel saying black is nasty.
What else are we gonna get cancelled for in this stream?
Also, there are a lot of cards in with the black deck that is when you have completed a dungeon, it makes the card OP. For example, 3 mana, it is enchant the target creature and gets -2/2. Just -2/-2. But if you have completed a dungeon, it becomes -5/-5.
Love that card. That's so good.
And other things that are just continue in your dungeon and just get some stuff. And I'm like, holy fuck.
Dungeon
There's
decks
also-
is so much fun.
Yeah, and there are also cards that look like the old Dungeons and Dragons, like campaign books, that are fucking weird.
Oh, those old artworks. Well, they're not old. They're
Yeah.
new, but they made them look old. Those are so funny.
Yeah, there was
Alright, what
one.
do we want here? Ooh.
No, not the evolving piles. Gosh, they're somewhere in the pile. But basically, it was like, oh, that acts like a land deck. But if you put in, I think it was like 6 white mana in there, it becomes a 7/7 dragon.
Oh yeah,
And
Cave
it
of
is
the
still a
Frost
land.
Dragon. And
Yeah,
then they
that's-
have, like, Coco might know the name Icing Death, the Frost Tyrant.
No, I don't know that.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised because there's Icing Death, the Inferno of Saint Mounts, Ebon Death, Old Gnawbone, and I forget the other one. Basically, all these
example-
dragons, I assume that you would know their names. My God, these people are so fucking
Well, these are
slow.
D&D dragons, though.
Forgotten Realms, isn't that D&D though?
Yeah, Forgotten Realms is D&D, but they're not popular enough for me to know.
But yeah, I'm currently looking at the green cards, and most of them are literally like buff and gain health, which is basically green in a nutshell.
My kind of gameplay.
But most of them are literally relying on roll a d20.
Like, right now I'm drafting blue and staying away from green. White looks open. Fuck. Oh, I hate that.
3 mana, 2/3, vigilance, roll and whenever it attacks. Oh fuck! It is not when it's summoned. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20. 1 to 9 gain 1 health. 10 to 19 gain 2 health. At the 20 gain 5 health. And you can do it
Guys,
whenever it
yes,
attacks.
I love the end of the 2/3 vigilance.
Yeah, there's a 2/3 vigilance for 3
Yep.
mana.
Love
Also,
that
a lot
card.
of pure, I want to say neutral cards that don't have a color.
Oh, artifacts?
Yeah, a lot of them. Runeseeker, no. Genius.
They had Flump in that set, and I'm just like, oh, cranky. I just thought of you
I
just
have
specking at the Flump.
I have Flump. I'm so fucking happy about it.
Do you have a flump deck where it's just nothing but flumps?
I
wish.
have a Flump, and then that makes me so fucking happy.
I love decks like that called Group Hug, where it's just you give your opponents things and just that's pretty much it.
Wait, how
Choose
many
your
of the
weapon
same
is
card
an-
can you have in a deck? Is it just 4?
4 with minor exceptions.
So can you
They-
have like 50 flumps in a deck?
No, not Flump.
Oh,
There's some cards that say a deck can have any number of this card in it.
So can I
let's see.
pencil in that sentence on the flump card?
You can. It wouldn't fly, but you can do it.
Okay, here another one. You meet in a tavern. It is a 4 mana card.
Love that one.
Choose one. Form a party. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of creatures from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your
Among
library
Us.
at a random order. Or start a brawl. Creatures you control gain +2/+2 at the end of turn.
Card of Brawl is hilarious.
Among Us.
Among Us indeed.
Yeah, you really learn
Uh,
stuff about your party when you start the campaign of a tavern brawl.
The
Like most people will know, like, oh, it's just a brawl. We don't need to kill anybody. But that doesn't really brain process doesn't happen with the dwarf barbarian. It's like, oh, it's a fight. Let me pull out my axe.
It's clobbering time.
And then the entire part of that campaign begins with you running away from the authorities. You're being
Yes.
chased for murder.
Let me see. And
Just
yes,
automatically
front door.
ruined from the beginning.
I remember I joined
Yeah,
a campaign where that happened, where that already, like I joined midway through the campaign where that already happened, and I met the party while they're running away from the cops. So
let me see.
and it was in a store too. So my character, like I had to make the character like in 5 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do fighter done, all stats and strength done, really whatever, Latander done. Let's play. I'm in the stores hunting bandits, right? So I run into the party, And it's like, oh, who are you? Are you bandits? It's like, no, we're just running away from the cops. It's like, sounds like bandits to me.
Yeah, we're just running away from the cops.
So I ended up getting into a fight with the party, and then it's like, they're corrupt. It's like, well, that's what you say. You admitted to murdering somebody in a tavern, and you're being chased by the cops. No, you're under arrest, citizen arrest.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know what you guys expect me to do. It's like I'm here hunting bandits. You murdered somebody. You're running from the cops. What do you expect me to do?
It kind of wrote me into a corner here. It's so fucking funny though. I love it.
This might be, I don't know how strong it is because I barely play green cards, but it is a class card and enchantment.
What's it called?
Ranger class.
Busted as fuck. One of the strongest cards. I love Ranger class so much.
Yeah.
Like, it is stupefyingly good.
Prosperous Innkeeper, Find Path,
Prosperous Innkeeper is really fucking annoying to fight against too.
World Shape, Circle of the Moon, good.
This is such bad choices.
Lair of the Hydra.
Let's see what everybody else is.
Lair of the Hydra is also excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Have you just been standing there like this entire time?
Maybe.
With your orc cleric?
What?
Orc cleric?
Or orc elf, I mean. I'm sorry, like I see the hand and I just think orc.
Sister of Thorn.
Sounds like a Force Eldar to me.
How dare you?
I gotta see that. Let's see.
Because of that reason, I'm gonna change into like a tiny iron wall. There.
A tiny iron wall?
Oh, those are some pretty sweet graphics.
I'm a dwarf.
He's more beard than man.
That's the most cranky thing I've heard today. I'm a dwarf.
Oh, there is a DLC that is literally called The Outcast Engineer.
He has a minigun. Why won't you have an entire party of that?
That's fucking awesome looking.
Because each character, so each of the rows to left or right, only one person can be that person.
Okay, so I saw a human with like a 20-barreled gun. I saw a dwarf with a minigun. So you could have two guys with guns. Is there two more people with guns?
We have enchant. We have a bow.
Yeah, that's not a gun. It's like, why would you bring...
How about the huntsman?
There we go. We get a rifle right there.
Or the mercenary. No,
that's a halberd. I'm just saying, like, why? Like, who would bring a sword to a gunfight?
Fucking
smart person.
You got guns. Like, these guns could rip through that armor, no problem.
Maybe it's like an orc gun where it only works some of the time.
Now, this is fantasy Warhammer. I don't think orcs work that way in this game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I have only one complaint about the Grill Knight. These three, the normal three, are the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is Bretonia. Empire is German-like. Bretonia are French.
Oh, how dare they?
Yes, how dare they?
One funny part about the Grill Knight, the moment you have him equipped as this character, he starts calling everybody peasants. Because he's now a knight.
I like that.
And it is fucking stupid.
I'm a knight now, you're a peasant, me.
Yeah,
basically, yes. And Saltfire, which is basically like an inquisitor, gets very angry about it.
Oh, I like that guy.
Yeah,
He's like, man, if I was an inquisitor, like, you call me a peasant, sounds like heresy to me.
Too much heresy.
Oh yeah, when you're playing through the game and you happen to talk about the Chaos Gods, he is the one that immediately tries to shut it down. And such. It's
like, feel free to talk about the Chaos Gods after we finish this battle,
no.
And then I'll arrest you.
I
kind of need your bodies first to kill off all these guys. After the danger's gone, then talk about what you want, because I'm going to need the evidence.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's why people are contemplating, because for this character and this character, a fourth one still has to be brought out. And everybody was surprised when this one came out.
Stupid Forest Eldar.
Forest Eldar.
Yeah. I would know.
Alright.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with an.
His belly is his armor.
Oh god, that's amazing.
Literally, his ultimate is he just
He's
jumps
dancing.
forward and he gets attack speed.
I mean,
That
when,
is
when
it.
you're in a world that has like guns and fireballs that could just shred through armor, what's the point of wearing armor? Just lighten your load.
Yeah, you can go out in style.
I don't even know what the cosmetics are for this dude. I will be honest. Let me. Wait. Cosmetic. Yeah,
The big ass pig with the seal on it.
yeah. This game has like you can either do like the daily and weekly quest to get shillings to get the buy cosmetics, or you can literally just buy. And well,
Is that a
Is that a-
mohawk
there's a-
made out of a saw blade?
Oh my
yep,
god,
they
that's
just attached to his head.
that is metal as all hell.
That is the most
And
metal
it's
thing I've seen
bolted
all
into
day.
a go back because it's bolted into a skull.
Yeah, it's bolted into the skull.
Coco, why aren't you like this?
Or you go double.
Do I
mohawk.
really need to explain why?
Yes.
How about
I
that?
want to hear you say it.
I don't want bolts on my skull.
How about bigger bolts?
Tempting, but
Beggar
I think I'll
bolts.
pass.
Yeah,
Really?
but
Beggar bolts.
Oh, you're so boring, Coco.
Well, why do you think I'm a terrible streamer?
Oh, you're so harsh on yourself too.
Well, I don't know. I'm looking at my view count as I'm just I think I'm accurate.
I thought about my father when you said that. Whenever my father does anything wrong, and we critique him for it, like for example, hey, you forgot to put the milk in the fridge. He would not accept that little critique. Instead, he would just go on a rant and say, "Oh, I know, I'm the worst father ever. There's nothing I do correct."
Yeah,
now the
dick.
milk is warm. Now the milk is warm, you fucking bastard. How dare you?
Yeah,
I was
what?
like, the milk is exactly where it should be.
It's so annoying because you
I'm-
can't come with any critique to him without him starting.
Oh, don't forget your fly is down. Oh, my fly is down. I guess I might as well just fucking kill myself then. Jesus, this is like, I didn't say that.
Like, calm down.
Wait, what is this head? Wait, did this literally... The cosmetic skin is...
That
literally
actually looks a
plastic.
lot more like Coco,
How about
especially
now?
the scars on the face.
My scars are hidden deep.
Damn.
That's so sad. Oh, I feel so sad now.
Well, there is one game where I found a very Goku-esque looking character. Wait, let me start the game up.
Stomach is being noisy.
Who's being noisy?
My stomach. My stomach is also a person, don't worry.
All
Just
right,
punch it
okay.
you just punch it and yell it to be quiet.
Tell her she's sleeping.
Shut up.
Silent stomach.
Shut
Oh,
up.
Did someone...
I don't know. I heard there's some warm milk in the counter. We could try that.
Whenever somebody says something about, oh, my stomach is rumbling, I always think of that old Heinz commercial on the moon.
The
On the
Heinz
moon?
commercial on the
Coco.
moon.
You know that
Okay.
one?
Be lying if I said I knew what that was.
I will place it in the media, and I think you will find it funny.
Okay, I'm googling it
media.
now. Oh wait, is this the one with the astronauts?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
thought you were gonna say, like, is this the one with the ass?
The ass.
It is one with the astronauts, and then at the end, how
Okay,
he...
I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on stream.
Not the ass.
Well, yeah, hey, how else am I gonna get canceled?
I'm okay with that.
Here we go. Oh, this one. I've never seen this one.
Yeah, I sent it via this one before, and I still find fucking it out.
Oh, that's brutal. That is so brutal.
Yeah.
Silence.
Sound does not travel in space. The alien went out here to fart.
I like that
Unrealistic.
silence.
Unrealistic.
Well, orcs can make noise.
That wasn't an orc. That was, well, I couldn't quite tell what the flag was on his shoulder, but that was an astronaut, not an orc.
Let me see.
Orcanaut? Astronork?
Okay, let me just.
Like I see
Grab the
your color in the eyes more blurry, and she's just going back into that, just completely stoned, and it's like, oh my god, this is so good. Kind of look.
Yeah.
She's seeing the universe in
Okay.
her mind.
We put on that outfit. We put on those jeans. Coco, look in stream.
It's like I could smell colors right now. Okay.
I can smell the colors.
Can smell
Don't tell me
colors.
this doesn't look like you.
That does. Damn it. No, that.
It really does. Like a nerdy.
that-
Like,
Nervous.
what do you mean
nervous.
nerdy?
Okay,
I
I was
am
gonna wait a
nerdy.
second. Yeah.
A dirtier version than me. I
Dirty.
don't wear ties. I don't wear jeans. That's the most offensive part.
There.
No, closer, I guess.
Mechanics overall. There. That's the only thing I have.
So fucking dirty version.
Walmart
That-
version.
This is a dirty Coco.
Dirty Coco.
Okay, let's not clip that sound.
Walmart off-brand.
Walmart
Oh, what
off-brand Coco.
Walmart off-brand Coco.
We don't have anyone that looks like
Like,
caramel.
look what I found at the Target.
Let's see. Anyone who looks like me?
Oh, someone still play Dead by Daylight? I thought that game was like dead. Swear I don't play it.
I still occasionally
Dead
see it on
by
stream.
Daylight.
Maybe Jane, but that is just purely because of the hips.
That she kind of does. Like, I don't have that muscular of a face, but I wish.
I don't know, not white enough.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely not white
How
enough.
about now?
Whiter.
That's closer.
Whiter.
Just put the screen on white.
Fainier.
Then it'll be
Fanny,
okay.
you.
What? Ew.
Not wrong.
How about
though.
this one?
Uh,
Is this pale enough?
I guess got like broad
I-
rippling shoulders.
I
That's
think,
fine.
well, as far
Too
as
skinny,
pale goes,
dude.
I think it is pale enough.
Yeah, pale. I'm definitely not Asian. I think we haven't got my 22andMe, so
23 in me.
23andMe.
In fact, let me see. Like, I haven't looked at my 23andMe in a while. Like, I'm.
How is this
trying to-
feel?
Let's see here.
Ah, much closer. There we go.
How about now?
I don't know. I haven't seen Caramel in a dress, so maybe.
Pretty damn good in the
Um,
dress. I'm not gonna lie.
That is not really pale, that is more blue.
I'm okay with that.
It's yellow. Sorry.
Let's see. View your ancestry composition. Okay, I'm going to put this up on stream. I want to make sure I don't have anything I don't want people to see. Damn it, my name is showing up there. I can't hide the name. You know what? Fine. You guys just know my first name and my last initial. Okay, so I'm 64.3% Southern European, which is 60.8% Spanish and Portuguese, 1.5% Italian, 2% broadly Southern European, 2.4% Northwestern European, which that 2.4% is British Irish. So I guess I do have some British in me. 0.2% broadly European.
British.
Oh, it's 13.
British.
Okay, it's 13.6% West African.
That's a lot of African.
Yeah, well, I got it where it counts. 5% Senegamian and Guinean. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. 3.4% Nigerian. 1.8. More words I can't say. Oh, Libyan, I can say that. And Sierra. Let's see. Oh, 11.4% Indigenous American.
You're 11.4% oppressed.
I think that's enough of a percentage for me to get a scholarship.
Kinda is, actually.
Also, Camel.
Uh-huh.
You know the Demogorgon from Stranger Things?
Yes.
You know that in this game they actually brought out a skin that is referred to in the community as a cum skin?
A cum skin?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Wait,
That is how it normally looks.
wait.
we need to inspect
Because
this.
I need to see this for
If
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
is-
get cancelled, it's gonna be for the right reason.
Yeah. That is the normal Demogorgon, right?
Yep.
Then they have the chained up version and like a twisted version.
Okay.
And then they have this version.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I can see why that's the cum version. That is
And
awful.
it is called the geomutation. A rock-like chitin grows on the creature's skin. Yeah, that is just straight
No,
off
that's just Nickelodeon goop.
Nickelodeon goop.
Yeah, that is it walked into a furry convention.
Now, apparently I'm 2.5% West Asian and North African, but the one I'm worried about is the 2.1% unassigned. That could be anything.
2.1 on the side.
It could even be a boat.
I could
Or
be
a hat.
part boat.
Alien.
So recent ancestry in the Americas
You have been probed.
is Ponce, Puerto Rican, Santiago Province, Dominican Republic, and South American.
They actually gave Leatherface a new skin. Huh. Ironic. Pretty woman out there.
Oh,
Hey, Carmel, found you.
Yes, there we go. That is much more accurate. I'm okay with that.
chainsaw and all. I bear witness.
Chainsaw and all. I love it.
For the trees and such.
Chainsaw and all.
I confirm.
It's so awful. True.
Oh wait, Caramel, if you do decide to do the 23andMe, I will warn you that they do tell you give you a list of health percentages. On,
I
on
don't
your
think I
health,
need to know that.
Yeah, because I saw it and it kind of terrified me, because apparently I'm predisposed to getting Alzheimer's.
Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want to
And
find
my
out.
bad memory is if I have Alzheimer's, I don't want to know I got it.
Exactly. That's like
It
one
actually
member of my family
worsens
has
it.
it. It's like, I don't want to know if I have fucking Alzheimer's.
It's like I'm already pretty forgetful.
Yep.
If someone has Alzheimer's, it's recommended to not tell them because it can worsen it.
Yep, that's what I'm worried about.
Shit.
Thanks,
Unless,
Coco.
unless you have that one meme where a guy had Alzheimer and then he forgot he had Alzheimer and legit remembered everything.
That sounds like an orc to me.
That sounds like an orc.
Yeah, for some reason his Alzheimer went away and he just could remember everything again and just function normally.
What? We found the cure to Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Just tell people they have Alzheimer's.
Well, maybe not
Especially
tell
with the Krampus
them,
skin.
but like
Oh yeah, this dude has a cool Krampus skin.
bonk them in the head, make them forget
Hey,
they
I
have
remember-
Alzheimer's.
Hey, you guys fought Krampus before.
Oh, I remember Krampus very,
I-
very clearly.
I like the skin a lot because he has a backpack with two little eyes that sometimes pop up. And if you know the Krampus lore, that makes fucking sense.
Yeah, as a children, let me out. Let me out.
Yeah.
Awful.
All right, well, I'm looking at the time. I need to cook some food for Silly and I. So I think I'm going to end the stream then and there. Perfect way with me having Alzheimer's and Krampus popping up with children in the basket.
I'm
So-
surprised you can remember that.
It's a prophecy.
So we didn't get any D&D done. That's not a problem. We still had a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Really appreciate
Thanks,
it.
everybody.
Now, feel free to stay in Discord chat and keep doing what you guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
doing. I'm just going to end the stream and cook
Right
some
on.
food. So, tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be the Final Fantasy XIV Fish and Voyage, where Challen and I are going to try to get those fish mounts. Anybody playing that game,
You've
you're
been-
welcome to join us.
You've been going after the monk for so fucking long. Legit, I'm hoping for you that you actually get it.
You know what's pissing me off? Like with Richter, my main character, I keep doing
Yeah.
Fish and Voyages because I'm trying to get like special currency. I keep breaking 10,000 like multiple times in a row, and I'm not even trying with that character. Yet with the main character, with the character I'm trying to do it with on stream, I keep barely missing it.
Maybe
like,
it's the
"God
fact
damn
that
it."
you're doing it on stream.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't see it before, Cranky made this meme.
Oh, that meme
Yeah.
is hilarious.
When you're a party,
I know, I
skip
saw
a
you
part
pull
you've
that
been
face
preparing
yesterday.
for weeks, and you need to hide the pain.
That is so
And
funny.
I saw you
God,
make
was
that
so
face
funny.
yesterday. That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, okay, when the stream is done, I'm gonna click replay and I'm gonna find that face. This needs to be made right
That
now.
meme was so funny. I was just like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, so if you want to see the meme again, follow me on Minds and Twitter. Link down below.
The shameless plug. Woo.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a less crappy streamer.
Why are you
Remem-
stop? You're sounding like my father. Shut the fuck up.
You were trying.
Remember to push the subscribe button and ring the bell and all
Follow
that
me on my
stuff.
new YouTube channel where I just stream all my new streams on YouTube, so I don't have to upload it to my other channel. I think I have the link down below.
That is called being lazy and efficient.
Well, yeah, it's like honestly, like it takes the reason I don't upload my videos up to YouTube because it just takes up so much bandwidth, and then I got to do it on BitChute as well. It's like, I'd rather just not do it. So now I don't have to do it.
Everybody wins.
Yep.
Huzzah.
So till then, you guys have a great night. Later.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody.